good. I'm feeling great. So, if you guys are on YT, make sure you guys are like, sharing, and subscribing. Also, if you're on TikTok, that also helps. So I just appreciate all the love. Thank you guys for hitting the screen and the gifties. You guys are so, so sweet. I have some more ones in the chat. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jordan. So we're gonna get started with Virgo. So if you're a Virgo, just say here, and we're gonna get started on your love read. And here we are. All right. So Virgo, what let's see here. What's the energy surrounding your love life? Mm, okay. Well, we like this. We like the start. Hi, Debbie. We're starting on Virgo. You know, babe. Thanks. Yeah. She knows. She was here for it. She said, Virgo, I'm here. I don't know, Virgo. You're looking like a successful, thriving single. Like, oh, single, no problem. I like being single. It's not giving like you're looking good while doing it. You're looking good while being single. Hi, Debbie. Here, yeah. So we're starting off here with the star card and the page of wands. So this is like you're telling people, like when people ask you if you're single, you're like, yeah, I'm single, but I'm just like kind of open to anything. Um, you're not really boxing your type. You're kind of trying to even maybe think outside of the normal type. It's like I don't got no type. Like I don't care. I just want them to have values that align with me and that we both have the same ideals and what we want. But in terms of looks, you might be changing up the people you date. Like it doesn't have to be like a type of look that you date. It's more about the way that they act. Okay. But you're like, if we're not leading towards something, don't F with me. Okay. It's kind of giving that. Like if you're not trying to be serious or if you're not trying to go somewhere, like to be in a relationship, like no one night stand. No one night stand. Nope. Not doing it. I'll accept date night. I'll accept proper invitations. But like you're not going to just like think you're coming on and like bamboozling me. No. No, 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 no. So you have like this it's not, like, bad, like, you're open, you're fun, you're flirty, like, you're not but you're excited, you're open to new things, right? Page of Wands is someone who's exploring their options. Like, I got options and I'm just exploring them, whatever wants me, like, I will see if they mean it. Virgo, that's what you're given, like, if you wanna be real with me, then we'll see. So that's your energy right now. You're looking good, you're feeling like you've reinvented yourself with a new set of ways of seeing things. I don't think you're as rigid either, Virgo, with that Page of Wands, it's kinda saying, like, I'm not gonna be as rigid, I still have standards, right? Like, an Aquarius does, right? You could be meeting an Aquarius here maybe, but with it's like I have a new way of thinking about love. Like I don't tell people like, "Oh my god, like every man cheats," or "Oh my god, like all these people suck." Like you're starting to change the way that you think about relationships and what you say. Maybe you guys are realizing the value of what you say and the importance of it. So you just say, I'm really just open. I'm very open to whatever wants me. Yes. Hi, spectator. Hi. Yeah, Debbie said yes, yes. And Peach is saying fact. So it's kinda giving that, like, I'm just gonna be open to anybody, I'm not like, they don't need to look a certain way, they just gotta treat me well, and they wanna come off like they wanna spend time on me, and they wanna do fun things, so, I'm looking like you actually wanna have fun, maybe even you meet this person while traveling, sometimes when we're talking about the wand I see a lot of wand energy, or maybe they're not from where you're from, like, maybe there's a little bit of a distance between you 2 here? Yeah. Okay, so let's see how do you so that's the energy surrounding you. So let's see how do you appear? Well, I mean, I like this Virgo. Damn, Virgo. You got the lovers and you got the high priestess. So you're looking like to other people, they're seeing your value because you see your value, Virgo. It's just that. Like whatever you imagine yourself as in relationships, that's what other people are seeing you as. You are saying, I am someone who has my personal beliefs. I have values, and I'm not going to do anything but meet someone who shares them. And if not, then you're gonna just we're probably just not gonna talk anymore. Like it's not even dramatic or anything. It's just an inner knowing. Like I'm gonna know when I meet my person. And someone's looking at you and is like, Virgo's the real deal. Virgo's Lover's high priestess. Virgo is someone I take seriously for a relationship. Virgo is a valuable choice. That's what it's doing. Okay. So, why are you single, Virgo? Let's see. Why is Virgo? Why is Virgo single right now? Interesting. I think you had to really emotionally leave something behind. And I think you are somebody who, when you heal, it takes you a long time to heal. You're not someone who just goes from relationship to relationship. You're someone that needs to stand and rebalance themselves and feel authentic in who they are, right? Like with this Nine of Pentacles, it's giving I have to stand in comfortable in who I am. And maybe a part of you was neglecting your emotions for a while or neglecting to like I just feel like you had to go in. You had to go into your cave, right? Sometimes with that 8 of cups traditionally they're going into the cave and they're going into the moon and you had to get rid of a lot of fear and a lot of illusions to Virgo. And so it's like you are now um you're coming into a time where you're owning who you are and you're really standing in that. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, yeah, accurate. I love like looking between you two and Peach and Debbie are like, "Yes, accurate. True." Like you both are like going off at the same time. Thank you guys for being so responsive in the chat and all the love. I appreciate it. And you're trusting yourself, which I really like. This is you trusting yourself, not kind of letting your relationships dictate you. And I think you honestly, some of you do think I needed that hurt, I needed that pain to feel so secure in myself. And like even maybe some of you like stayed in relationships in the past out of a fear of being alone. Like I'm talking about like way in the past and now it's like, I'm happy on my own. If I end up alone, I'll accept it. I'd love love. I'd like love in my life, but at the same time, I'm not forcing it. And you're just trusting the process. I trust the process I'm on, right, Virgo? So you just trust. And you're just putting yeah, that's right. You're putting yourself first and you're trusting it. It's like I need to know I know exactly what I want and I'm never going to waver and try to fix or try to make it fit the mold when they're not the mold. They're not fitting the picture. Like this person already is fitting the picture. You feel me? So that's why you're single. So let's see what's changing. What is changing for Virgo? You're spot on, yeah. Well, this is a singles read, right? So it's like sometimes when I'm doing these readings, we also need to look at my title because if I say what is your connection to somebody, right? And you're not really involved with anybody, then that's not going to be your reading, right? So it's like sometimes my readings do depend on whatever I assign the title of that night or whatever I make the whole reading about. Like if it's just an energy update, sometimes you may need to watch your sun, moon, and rising. But sometimes with the love situations, they're not gonna always fit because you're not in that state. Like sometimes I'm doing like a connection between you and another person. And that can be hard when you're like, well, I've let that person go out of sight, out of mind, you know? But thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I'm here for my tea. Right. What's changing? Higher standards, higher standards. You are coming off a little defensive here or a little bit like being patient. Not no, let me say you're being patient. You're being patient, but you're judging people's you are judging, but not in like I'm how do I say this? You're not being sorry. Like I feel like people don't when they say Virgos are judgmental, Virgos aren't trying to be judgmental. They're just to them it's called an observation. To others it's called judgment. But Virgos don't actually think they're judging people when they're observing behaviors. They just call it observation. So, yes, I'm saying judgment, but you might just call it observation, Virgo. So you can take it how I say it, either way. But it's coming off here like you're just judging character and you're judging people in a way that you're like, do I want to cross this path? Because like, do I want to cross this? I don't know. I got to see. But I just want a little caution that you don't let past things dictate how you're assessing others, right? We need to give them a clean slate. And we all have attributes we don't like, but we don't want to say, oh, you're just like this. Like, we don't want to. assume too quickly a position. So just be a little mindful of assuming a position here for a person. So you're cautious, but you trust yourself in your caution. You know yourself. You also may have stopped, like, spying on someone, Virgo. Like, you've learned to, like, kind of stop assessing and judging and analyzing because it just makes you more sad. So that's also something that's changing for you in your relationships is you're no longer, like, looking at the effort and communicating, like, what's not like, the analyzing of somebody. Because often it leaves the relationship not in an upbeat way or something like that, Virgo. Let me specify. It's giving searching for flaws, almost searching for flaws. You're not searching for flaws. You're just looking for an equal partner. But you have recognized what's changing about you is the way that you see someone putting effort. And maybe, before you would always talk about the disappointment, like, you're not doing this and you're not doing that. It's like, Virgo, you're not doing that anymore. Yeah, closing that door of like, yes, you might be aware, but I don't think you're verbalizing it anymore. Like, you're not gonna verbalize your disappointment anymore. Debbie said true. Yeah, you don't want to verbalize your disappointment anymore. I think you want to come off more positively moving forward. Like maybe you recognize, yes, I did feel that way, but maybe I should have like my communication style and the way that I word things to my partners are going to change because it makes them feel like they're never good enough. And that was never my intention. I was just trying to make like what I wanted to get my needs. And I thought you could make the change. It wasn't like, oh, I think you're a piece of crap. Right. And they might have taken it that way, but you weren't being emotional. You were just stating your opinion. Right, Virgo? So yeah, it's kind of giving like I'm more careful about how I word things. Debbie's laughing. Yeah, spiritual narcolepsy in reverse. It's kind of giving like you weren't feeling their feelings in the moment because you were just it wasn't intentional. You were never trying to hurt someone. That was never your intention. But now you might be seeing that it causes people to hide who they are. I really need that part 2 of that recent video. I actually filmed it. I just was busy today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So hang in there. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get the video. It'll be tomorrow. I'm gonna post it and a new one. So you get 2 videos tomorrow. But I am gonna post the second video. I just don't wanna I'm just doing my all signs right now. So, let's see who you are attracting, and we'll end it on the fun note. Who are you attracting? Who is Virgo attracting right now? I'm gonna end this in a couple minutes. We gotta move on. Who's Virgo attracting? Okay. You're meeting someone group, in a group setting. I don't or in a community. So whether it's an online community, whether it's an outside community, you're meeting someone in a social scene for sure. Fire's gonna be last. Fire's gonna be last. This person's gonna feel like something different to you. I already said that. You're gonna be like this person's not anything you'd expect yourself to date. Like I'm getting like this is not my type. But I'm okay with it because they're different and I kind of want different. You got to want different to get different in your life. So, yeah, this person doesn't follow the type, but you're not it's not like you're upset that they don't follow your mold. They just resonate with who you're stepping into, and that's so much more important. Like you need somebody new, Virgo, because it's like you're a different person. So those old types of people don't resonate because you're not that person anymore. You're not in those circumstances. So yeah, you're going to be resonating with someone who challenges your mind or makes you think things in a different way, but you two resonate. Like there's a lot to like you guys are always like, "Yeah, right? Yeah, right?" Like you're always agreeing. It's a very agreeable relationship. What else about this person? What else can we tell them about this person coming towards Virgo? This person tends to avoid uncomfortable situations. Um, it's someone who's kind of like you, Virgo, that when it you might start to get quiet sometimes. This person feels like they might be needing you when they pushed something else away. Like, they end one thing, they pushed that away and they left one situation and want to kind of move into taking a risk with you. So this person's a risk taker. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. But I want to take a risk with you. I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to take it. What else can you tell me about this person for Virgo? They're not involved with other people. They are not like some of you guys are like, are they leaving another connection? No, they left that connection behind. They left like they escaped the situation. It's kind of like got out of jail free. Like, not saying they came from jail, but like just saying like they escaped something. They left that situation behind. They don't want it anymore. Like absolutely no. Three of Cups in reverse. Um, this person's kind of what you've been wishing for. Okay, this person's a dream to you. Like, yes, they're not your type, but you might have dreamt about them. That's wild. Like, you might have had a dream about this person. You're like, "Why do I feel like I've seen you before." Like, I don't know if you guys are doing, like, like, sometimes you can do, like, lucid dreaming or something. Like, you could, like yeah, you might dream. You might have already had a dream of this person before, so when you see them, you're like, "I have I met you before?" But you've probably had a dream about this person, which is really, really interesting. This person is very, not involved. Not involved. Thanks, Ray Ray. Yeah, they hold back a lot of their feelings. That's what they escape, their feelings. This person has a hard time expressing their feelings, that's all. And you might be able to resonate with that, Virgo, because 'cause you're not the most expressive either. So, it's kinda giving someone who kinda might resonate with you on the way you guys handle emotions. Yeah. Alright, final input on who they are attracting in. A stranger. Yeah, someone not somebody you know. You never met this person before. You're not gonna know this person. They're somebody new who's, like, just curious to get to know you. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, you already know Virgo. You already have standards, so just use like, have your boundaries and be aware of them because they will test your boundaries. Like, this might be someone who leaves and tries to come back and see what you do. But I know what you're gonna do. You're just not gonna respond, are you? If that's the behavior. Yeah. No. Oh man. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, this person does have a hard time expressing themselves. So they also might be yeah, I don't know. This is just you're attracting right now, right? Like this is just who you're attracting right now. So it doesn't mean this is the person you end up with. I just said this is who you're attracting. You're attracting someone who has a hard time expressing themselves. And is quite adventurous, has a free spirit, and you might meet them in a group setting. But that doesn't mean that's the person you end up with. That's just who you might be meeting soon, right? So take it as it resonates. Signs you could be dealing with, we have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, and that's all I see here so far. So those are the signs you could be dealing with. So we're gonna move on to Taurus now. Taurus gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have any Tauruses in the chat? Hi Liz, how are you? Hello, hello. Thank you, Jordan. All right, so let's see what we got going on for the Taurus gang. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate you. So let's see. Let me write you in at Taurus. The energy surrounding you right now, the energy surrounding Taurus right now. Okay, there's an offer here for you. For my single Tauruses, you are dealing with someone who's trying to give you an offer and you're extremely guarded towards them. So we have the Nine of Wands here and an Ace of Pentacles starting. These were the first two cards. So this is giving there's an opportunity, but I feel like I don't want to look at it or I am waiting. I'm very cautious of this person. So this is something that might take a while for this to whoever you're dealing with, it's a new opportunity, but it's going to take them a lot to open the doors to your heart or something like that. Taurus, I just feel I'm not playing around and I'm not going to be manipulated or feeling like, being led on. And this person might come off very anxious to you, which might make you feel like, why are you acting anxious all of a sudden? Why are you acting, weird all of a sudden? Thanks for liking the live, Catherine. So there might be something here where you're just like, I don't know. You're giving me mixed signals, and mixed signals means I'm confused. And if I'm confused, what do I say, guys? I always say, then there's something wrong. You should never be confused with someone who's real with you. That's always like, and that doesn't mean that you're not communicating that you're confused. If you've communicated that you're confused and they still are confusing you, it's one thing if they're confusing you and you never said, "Oh, I'm confused here. What are you doing?" Because if you said that already and you've already tried to communicate your needs and they didn't take that seriously, yeah, no, no. You're just overwhelmed with it's like you're overwhelming me with your anxiousness and it's making me like, what's going on? Why are you trying so hard now? You lost another option. Sure. And Taurus is like, no, not having it. This person wants to communicate though. I don't know who this is, but they want to communicate. Could be new. Could be someone that messed up. All right. So how are you appearing? So that's the energy. How are you appearing, Taurus? It needs to end. It's stressing me out. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. I don't want to be stressed out. I'm done. In order for a new beginning in my life, I can't be overthinking. I can't be having wondering if you're gonna call me up tonight when you said you would. Oh no. Yeah, it's giving like you broke promises or something here, maybe, or like it's giving if you're not giving me the time and attention and effort, like no, it just needs to end. You are causing stress. You're stressing me out. Could I had an argument with this person? Mm-mm. Yeah, they're stressing you out. No. So let's see. Why are you single? Why are you single, Taurus? I think you've spent a lot of time with people recently. Maybe you've been going out more, having more of a social life. Thanks, it's Miller time for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hi, Jess. Hello, hello. We are on earth signs right now, and then we're gonna get into water, then air, then fire. Okay. So it's like you've been out and you've met people and you're just bored. You're like, this is not it. This is not it. Like I've gone out. I've stayed open to being single. I just don't like it. I don't like my options. Taurus, that's what it's giving. And honestly, it sucks because you are aware of who you're tied to. There is somebody that you're still tied to, and you don't like that you're tied to them because you don't like the way they act. They leave you here. Nobody likes feeling like this. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. Mm-mm, that's got to end. I can't keep thinking about you. So you go out, you try to occupy yourself, and now you're bored because you don't like the options out there. And then you realize, damn, I'm still attached to this person because every time I go out, I think about you. And you hate that. Oh, earth, water, air, fire. Thank you, though. So, that's why you're single right now because, yeah, there's options, but you're still tied to something else, and I don't even know if you're talking to them. They just kind of are they're just kind of there, which is annoying. It's so annoying. I hear that. So, let's see what's changing for you, Taurus. What's changing in this? Feel like what you want isn't matching what you say you like. There's a mismatch here. Like what you say you want and what's actually happening are two different things. So it's kind of giving like, oh, thank you, Diana, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. These are single readings tonight for all the zodiac signs. So keep watching for your zodiac sign here. But I'm not doing like personal readings tonight. So thank you though. So because we start off here, it's like, I want to nurture myself. I know I need to move forward. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to, do what I got to do to make my life go. The world doesn't stop just because I'm like maybe just disappointed in love. Like the world doesn't stop, so I'm just going to keep on going cuz that's what I got to do. But sorry. Yeah, you're like tired of it. Maybe you're feeling more tired than usual too. That could be something here. Taurus, let me know if that's resonating for any of my Tauruses in the chat. But here with the Nine of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles, this is showing like you're dreaming of someone who's going to put in more effort than this person put in because you feel like you're deserving of that. And honestly, yeah, if that's what you believe, then that is true. No one can tell you, nah, they're too good. Like, hell nah. If you feel like I deserve more, then you deserve more. Period. Right? That's it. So that's what I'm seeing here towards like you feel like I desire more, I'm wishing for more, and what you're giving me, this person is exhausting. And they're exhausting because they're just memories that you just can't move forward. It's almost like you're romanticizing someone and it's just weighing on you as you try to move forward. And so you keep saying that you want change, but you still romanticize the old person. So there's two things happening at once. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say the truth. That's what I see here. So I think you just when you care, Taurus, you care hard. Like I'm getting like a shocked, like a blocked heart right now. And that's fair. Like maybe some of you guys just loved who you loved really hard and you're just not over that. And you can't pretend as you move forward and you just know yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. So let's see, who are you attracting? Who is Taurus attracting? Hi Kat. Thank you for asking a personal question. I'm not doing personal readings right now. Yeah. Okay. To be honest with what I'm seeing in the current moment, and I have to be honest, it's looking like you're kind of stuck in this and you're kind of blocking some part of your emotions down to allow what is to come. If anything, the person from the past is gonna get come back because honestly, you're a loyal ass person. You're loyal. And this person may need to come back around, just for you to believe that you were right to maybe move on and maybe you need to see this person one more time or do it one more time to finally let this person go. So it's kind of giving here like you you hold space for the fact that you're loyal to them, But if you keep on leaving me, or it just like if I keep feeling like I'm not number 1 or I'm not of value or importance in your life, then you're just opening a wound of me always feeling like I'm not chosen or I'm getting abandoned. So I think I'm just better off clearing my head. So right now, that's what I'm seeing. I just see someone who's trying to clear their head of the delusion that they're ready for something that they're not really ready for. I don't think you're ready for the next partner. Not when you're romanticizing someone else. So, thanks, Jordan. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Um, let's see if there's any final messages here. Yours is kind of to the point. Let me see if this past person. I feel like this past person is coming back for the singles. Yeah, you know what? You need to start like cleaning up your house or something like that. Like a clear head reacts to how your home is. So you might be being like been falling behind on cleaning or keeping a clear workspace, or maybe you need to get organized. And it's like once you get organized, you'll start to clear out your head and get to a better space because didn't we get clear head? Oh, we did. Well, we did. I saw the cards. Like, I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, you're gonna start clearing your headspace. But first, like maybe it just takes like cleaning up things around you. And maybe you need to talk to this person one more time to just say you tried, to say that say whatever you gotta say, like finalize it so you can kind of because you're lost in space and you're needing direction. Because you're somewhere between, oh, I want this in my future, but I'm stuck on this person. Okay. So that's what it's giving. Signs you could be dealing with, doing two things at once. Uh, we have Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra. Mm, that's all I see here. Could be any sign. All right. Next, we're going to be doing Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Evening. Hi. I said evening because I saw good evening. Good evening, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to be doing Capricorn. So let's see here what is happening for you in your single life for my single Capricorn. If you guys are new, make sure you say hi, give it a like, give it a follow. I appreciate that and I appreciate you. So thank you guys for that. Thank you. Okay, so let's see what we got going on for Capricorn. What's the energy surrounding you right now in love for the singles? Okay, I feel like Capricorn, you might have more than one option. Hey, yeah. You have more. What else? A part of you is like, I'm single and I'm kind of happy. Like I don't need anyone or anything, right? Like it's giving that like I'm single and I'm just working on myself right now. But I think you're confused because there might be some other options here. Definitely you're dealing with some water signs, maybe a Pisces, maybe a Cancer, even a Scorpio, but you have some choices to make on who do you want to go towards and who really gets your heart going. I do think when it comes to your options, Capricorn, you're looking for someone who's going to give you the 10 of cups. You're looking for someone who I think you definitely want someone who's a little bit more emotionally open. Maybe you've dealt with other signs before, like an air sign or a fire sign, and you're like, I'm not emotional, so I want someone a little bit more emotional. That's what it's giving Capricorn. Like, I need someone who's not like me. It's kind of giving that. So you want someone who's supportive of you, someone who lifts you up, someone who's intuitive and just knows you. So you're kind of like trying to find hi Lee, thanks for the follow. So you're trying to find people who just like get you, then trying to have to explain who you are to people. Okay, that's what this is giving. Because there's a level of peace you're looking for within a relationship. Like, I don't want to look for someone where we're always arguing or debating. I need it to be easy breezy. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. How do you appear right now in love? How do you appear right now in love? So we come up with the chariot card. And oh, thanks, Crystal. I appreciate that. You have no idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. So with the chariot card, it's saying here that you appear to people as someone who has intentions. It's kind of like, hey, these are my intentions with you. Like you're not playing around. Like you're looking for you definitely want to be the person in control of this relationship. It's kind of giving like I wear the pants. What Capricorn don't? Even when they say they don't want to, they somehow do, you know? It's kinda giving that, but I wanna invest in somebody. I wanna get to know somebody, and I wanna put in the time and the effort. It's not like I'm saying, "Oh, I wanna be in control and not show my effort." Like, no, to the single Capricorns, you're actually showing people your effort. How else do you appear to people? Maybe you have a Cancer placement. I'm getting a lot of Cancer here. You come off very inspiring to people because of the work you do or the kind of drive you have, right? The chariot card, the drive you have. There we go. You inspire people to be better, to do better, to want more for themselves. And you appear as somebody who's worth the investment because you're an inspiring person. And if I like you make me want to be better. It's giving that. You make me want to be better. That resonates with you. Are you a Capricorn rising? You come off as somebody who's not. Well, this is really interesting because I feel like like the Capricorns that watch tarot do have more of a spiritual nature, but because you're watching me, so it's weird to say this, but it's giving you're very like even if you like spiritual stuff, you have a practical manner. You're not like woo woo about it. You just you understand um or maybe you're not religious or they see you as someone who's not like super religious. That could be something, and you just come off as someone who isn't always seen for who they are. Like people may say, "Oh, Capricorns aren't spiritual," but you may be very spiritual, right? It's giving that so people may not know you for who you are. Right, like, "Oh, yeah, you look like someone who I've been single my whole life." Are you Michael, are you a Capricorn? It's a long time. Your whole life. You're someone who makes it happen. You're just an action-oriented person. You are the Yep, you're someone who makes their like, whatever they want, they get it. They make it happen. They find a way. And people just see you as someone they'd like to have a life with because you're just a go-getter. You just make I'm just keep hearing. You make things happen, and that's you're just very, very inspiring, and other people wanna learn, like they wanna learn from you, like, you have knowledge, okay, Capricorn? You got knowledge, and not just knowledge, but you just have I don't know, you have really good discipline in your life, like, you do things off of being a disciplined individual, and it makes it attractive. You're probably attracting someone who's not disciplined, right? Like, we always like what we're trying to be. Hey, Nina, how are you? We're doing water next, so hang tight. So, let's see why you're single. Why are you single here, Capricorn? There was There was a rift in a relationship where one person valued it more than the other. What else? Why are you single? You're bored. Every person you've met just hasn't lit your flame. Come on, baby, light my fire. Yeah, you just haven't had that depth. It's just like nobody who comes around is just like, okay. You're like indifferent. You just don't like the option. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not them. It's just you don't make my heart beat. You don't get my excitement up. And it's just like I don't want to hurt you. So I think you hold some responsibility. How one more card for how why they're single. Some of you are like, okay, this is just for a small portion, very small. Some of you were stuck in a third party, but it was a sex-based relationship, or it was always like we're not in a it's just giving we're not serious or we're not in a relationship. And I've got people and you probably got people. So, it was like that cycle kind of just went round and round. Like it was something of like I think you genuinely liked someone, but it was messy. It was messy. Exactly. 100%. Okay, yeah. It was just very messy and it's just like what am I doing? Like you could have been involved in a third party or it just could be that you were just like maybe you were like in love with a friend. Sometimes it's just saying peers. And it was just like, "Oh, we're friends, but we're doing more than just being friends." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mhm. So, yeah, it's giving something like that. So it kept this cycle going around, but it was never a commitment. And I do think you're frustrated because you do feel like, what was I doing? But, hindsight, in the moment, it probably felt great. So give yourself some grace because you wouldn't be where you are right now. Be easy on yourself. That's important. Sometimes I think you're hard on yourself for that, or something that went down. You were just like, "Okay, like, I am a smart individual. What the hell was I doing?" Like, but it's okay. Thanks to is it Tembrish? Tembrish? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, see, now you have the wisdom. Now you can see it when you're not in it. You can see it now because 'cause you're not in it. So give again, like, yeah. Okay, so let's see what's, changing. What's changing here? Ooh, South Africa, how cool. Thank you for sharing that. I love knowing where people are from. Okay, so you were lost in direction because you need to surrender to there's something here you're not surrendering or hmm, you need to learn. Like it's like let me teach you like God or energy source, light energy source, a loving energy source, God, whatever you want to call it, up to you. But it's saying like, well, you needed to learn it and you weren't willing to surrender at the time. Like you kept wanting to repeat the lesson. So you kept doing the karmic cycle. So that's what's changing is you're no longer repeating that karmic cycle. So you're going to learn something new. So let's see what you're attracting. Who are they attracting? Who's Capricorn attracting now? Who's Capricorn attracting now? Oh, thank you. Is it I'm gonna botch something. Help me. Gemini. Chan Chanan Chana? Chanan Chanana? Let me know if I botched that. It's a possibility there. Angel. Okay. I love calling you Angel. Sure. So Gemini, we're gonna be doing air third. So just be patient. We're on Earth signs now. So it might take a couple minutes. I don't know. Someone so like exactly why you haven't. You're a Libra. Lovely. We're doing air. Yeah, so be patient, guys. We're gonna be doing air third. We're on Earth, finishing up Earth, and then we're heading to water. These are very specific questions I'm asking, so they take time. But Capricorn, the next person the reason why you haven't been feeling anything is because you didn't let that person go. And the moment that you surrender and just say, nah, I learned that lesson, not going back and just completely cutting them off. Thanks, Stephanie. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much. You are going to have an overflow of emotion for somebody. You're like, this is what I was missing. And that's why I kept going back to that person. But the thing was, is you weren't supposed to keep it. You're supposed to be like, okay, yeah, I mean, you were supposed to learn it, but maybe you went around again, and you know. But it's coming here like, no, the next person's gonna overflow. They're gonna be very emotionally inept, like they can handle emotion. They're gonna be expressive. There's somebody who's going through a transition. They're also leaving something. They've been in a period of They might be they might be traveling, you might meet this person while traveling. They're very to themselves, you could be dealing with a Virgo. This person likes to keep to themselves. Um, they might like to meditate, they also might like spiritual practices here, okay? They might be into, like, Reiki, or they might be, they might like to meditate. They have very nice practices that keep them aligned with themselves. So, even though you're very drawn to this person, they take care of themselves is what I'm hearing. At least spiritually, or at least in their mind they do. In their soul they do. You know what I'm getting, Capricorn? Yeah, you're gonna meet this person might maybe when you're traveling or exploring your own health. Like, right? Like, you may be meeting this person as someone that you meet who you find like they're in harmony with your own, like, spiritual beliefs, or there's someone who almost like helps you learn a meditative practice. Um there's somebody who might be a Sagittarius, Virgo, Sagittarius. They have a nice duality to them. Like, they're not, yeah, they have something about them. They always see everybody's point of view, okay? Like, they're kind of someone who holds back their point of view, to kind of see if it's right or wrong. They don't make a definite decision, they could be a little secretive because they're they're kind of trying to see what's happening in their life and if their thoughts will just lead. So they don't like to make a definite decision. They kind of they're a multitasker too. They kind of always like have projects. And they may not be good at finishing them, but maybe Capricorn, that's what makes you guys like, you might be able to finish a project, but they know how to like start it up, or they know how to like they know the details of what makes it good. Yeah. This person, when they commit to someone, they commit. Okay? When this person commits, they commit. King of Pentacles, they're very secure in who they are. They may hold on to their coins. They may be a little bit stingy with their money, okay? They may be very stingy with their money, be dealing with a Taurus. But yeah, it's like this person doesn't really like spending a lot of money, but they do love traveling. They do love traveling, but they're not big on spending their money. So they like they like spending time at home too. It's like, if I go out, I wanna travel, but if I'm not traveling, then I wanna be home, you know? So, this may be somebody who it's gonna take a while to get this going, but you're gonna be feeling something for them. It could have even been at the time you met them, they were kinda holding back, they weren't really giving you a lot, and they felt like they were unsure, and so, maybe this is a rekindling here, I don't know. But yeah, this person may struggle to make decisions. Okay, this person may struggle to make decisions, but once they do make a decision, they don't waver from the decision they make. But initially, to get them to make a decision may sound hard. Okay, so that's what I see here. Signs you could be dealing with could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Sagittarius here. Aside from that, we have Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. And that is what I see here for you and this person. I hope you guys enjoyed that read. If it did, I'm glad it resonated. I'm bossy. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with being a little bossy. As long as you can own it. All right, next we are moving on to the water signs. Do we have any Cancers, Scorpios, or Pisces? This is a singles read, guys. So if you're not single, this is probably not gonna resonate. Just so you know, you got to be single for this reading. Pisces. Okay, we'll start with Pisces, and then we'll do Scorpio and then Cancer. hey, I mean, sometimes it's not bad dating someone like you. It just it's like, right, I think, right, you're a Capricorn Cancer, maybe you need someone who's like a Pisces or a Scorpio, or like they might be have a Virgo placement, like maybe they have like a Virgo Venus, or but they may be a water sign, right? So, um, or they may be a Capricorn with a lot of water in their chart. That would be very compatible for you, Debbie. So it just depends. Like, a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like my sign," but have you ever seen someone's sign that you were attracted to? Because I bet you they have to have some kind of like. Actually really like people who have my placements in different locations. You know, it just shows a lot of compatibility. Very single, Lindsay. Okay, we love that. All right, so let's do. It's just a warning. Like, if you're not single, this may not resonate. Just like when I do my connection readings, like I think I do get a lot of singles, and they're like, "I'm so over them," and I'm like, "But this is a connections reading between you and another person, so yeah, might not, and like, yeah, why not?" But let's get started on Pisces. So Pisces, time you here. I did not time Capricorn. Great. Okay, I'm gonna time Pisces. All right, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Thank you, Jordan. I really appreciate your help. And thank you so much, Debbie, as well. All right. So let's see what we got going on in your current energy. Okay. So something went down for my Pisces. I'm hearing going down in the DMs. It go down, going down in I don't know what happened. Like something kind of shifted. It just went very like, okay, what just happened here? What is going on? So for my yeah, you're trying to you're like upside down. Like a Pisces, I really feel like you're turned upside down. You really don't know what you're doing when it comes to it's not even single, it's someone you're involved with that's really stressing you out to the point where you're 4 of cups. So you're kind of over here. Okay, so you're kind of over here like I don't even want to look at this. This is such a disaster. I don't even want to look at this. Okay, 4 cups here. Like I'm honestly starting to get over this. Like, something about your feelings are literally a few hours ago. Stop, Nina. That's so funny. Yeah, you're just kinda like, "I just don't know what's going on anymore in my life or what is life?" It's giving, like, Pisces. You know what happens when Pisces is done? They go to Pisces world. Like, "I'm out of this world. I am literally going to my own world, and don't talk to me. I'm going to space out. Please. Good day." Like, I need to s I just need to girl, yes, yeah. It's going like, I need to escape, okay? And you kind of are because yeah, I mean, honestly here, I don't know, I kinda wanna know what went down, but let me see if I can figure that one out. Like, I shouldn't be investigating, but I'm nosy. I'm such a nosy reader. I always say that. I wanna know the tea. I don't know, it just seems like this was just a really bad moment, like, it just went left, like, the memory of, like, how it went down doesn't like, their version of how it happened and the version of how like, right, it's giving, like, their version of what happened and your version of what happened are not the same, and that could have caused, like, a fight out of nowhere or, like, the way that you saw something just turned very bittersweet all of a sudden, like, we were having a good time and then bittersweet moment, and then it's like, "Okay, are you gonna contact me?" And now you're just, like, sitting here like the 9 of Pentacles, like, cautious, you're very cautious, and you're just like, I don't feel comfortable moving forward." Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Virgo here maybe, or you may have those placements. Yeah, it's given, like, tiptoeing. Feels like you're walking on eggshells. It's very uncomfortable. Like, I don't know, like, did they what else happened here? If there's just a part of you, like, I just it doesn't even matter if I'm single or I'm taken. I'm just over it. Period. Like it's like someone wasn't being authentic. Someone wasn't showing their true feelings, and it kind of was giving like, are you serious? What do you wait? Like we were just having a good moment and laughing, and then we're like, I bet you blah blah blah, and then like they make a comment back, and you're just like, oh yeah, it just I feel like this is a conversation that went left. Okay, so that's the energy surrounding you right now. Like honestly, I don't want love. I don't want anything. I just need to go to Pisces world. Good day. Because you're making me feel insecure in this and I shouldn't be feeling insecure in this. Yeah, choices and consequences. Like someone you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right choice I'm making anymore. So let's see. Now again, this is for single Pisces. Let's see, how are you appearing in love? That's the energy surrounding the situation, but how do you appear? Oh, thanks, uh Tembrish. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I couldn't see it for a second. It was like in between. I mean, you appear like yourself. Knight of Cups. This is you. You know, the intuitive one. It's like you might have picked up on something and been like, "What's wrong?" And they're like, "Nothing." And you're like, "No, something's wrong." Right? So you were coming up as like you were feeling something, and yeah, we have two, like you two could be very, like you could be dealing, like we have a Pisces and a Virgo. So this is giving someone was just trying to focus on something and you're like, you're upset. What are you upset about? And they're like, I'm just trying to focus. And you're like, well, what are you upset about? I just need to focus. It's kind of giving that, like two people just not speaking the same language in the moment. Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, you're appearing as you, someone who's, charming, someone who's loving, warm-hearted, can be a romantic, can be someone who, sometimes sees things in a very idealistic way. And sometimes, you know, Pisces, it's not what really happened. And someone may be trying to almost like be like, no, that's not what happened. And you're just like, no, no, it's not what happened. Man. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Libra in a second once we're done the water signs. Like I even felt a crack in my neck. I feel like you're really over. I don't know. Whoever you were talking to, I feel like this is someone you were talking to. You're pretty. Yeah, it's showing like you're done an old cycle. I'm done the old cycle. I don't want to go around. So you appear like you're done, and yeah, there needs to be big changes for you because you're not doing this anymore. Nope, nope. I'm not doing that. I'm done. I'm done doing that. And a part might be you, and a part might be them, but I don't want to keep going round and round. It's feeling like that. So why are you single, Pisces? Why are you single? Pisces, why are you single right now? I'm exploring my options. I'm just like on some dating apps, just seeing, like, just taking a browsing. I'm just browsing around, seeing what's out there for me. You do, I want to take matters into my own hand. And it's like, if I keep saying, oh, I want somebody, but then I'm not looking, then what am I doing? So I feel like you're looking, you're keeping your options open. But hey, baby, keep looking because you got a Six of Wands and an Emperor. I think there was a question if you would maybe be open to somebody new, but I think you're just kind of like, you know what? I gotta look outside. I gotta look outside instead of looking at what's inside. I just gotta go out. And it's something about when you go out, you're gonna be able to just feel more powerful, feel more like, yeah, I made the right choice because you're gonna meet someone who's like coming up to you just straight up, like You are like not playing games, not playing games with you. Very just it is what it is, and you're not confused. Okay, that's what that's giving. Could be dealing with an Aries, and Aries could be yeah, like they're gonna be very giving to you, and it's just like you're kind of it's kind of saying like everything I wanted that other person to do, this person does, which makes me feel like I made the right decision in looking outside because I was way too much trying to fix what I couldn't fix, right? Hi, William. How are you? So that is you right now while you're single. So let's see what is changing here for Pisces. You're no longer straddling. Like, should I go back to them or should I not? No, you're done with the past. I'm talking to a Pisces, not straddling no more. I'm done. I'm not doing that. Yeah, because we do have the World card. When you see the World card, that's done, and you're just excited to like that blurry. Like I'm hearing blurred lines. Blurred Lines. I don't know that song, Blurred Lines. It's like that was so trippy and confusing. And maybe I was the one, but you know what? It's just brewing in me more of a let's just end it. Right? Like you might just be ending it and they're like, "What? You're ending it with me?" And you're like, "Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I just need to step into something new. I don't hate you. I just don't want this." And so that's the courage for you to say no more. No more, no more. I'm getting a little tired of you booking promises, pulling on my pages, seeing different numbers and numbers. Call you with your friends, you always get me jealous, so jealous. Yeah, no, no more. Hi, Leo. We're gonna do Leo last, so just be patient with me. Yeah, obstacles. There's just too many obstacles, and I'm tired of trying to break your walls down. I can't break them down. That's not my job. Let's see what's changing here. So who are you attracting? Let's talk about someone you're attracting. Who's this new person coming in? I do feel like a fire air, like an Aries maybe here. Somebody that doesn't. Oh, thanks, Mary. Someone who doesn't appear like something you've had before. This person's different. Page of Wands. I feel like in this relationship, you're stepping outside your comfort zone. You're going for people that you've never had before. Maybe even a Leo, another fire sign here. You're gonna be a little bit more demure, a little bit more quiet in this connection. Maybe not so vocal about where you've been or what has happened to you. It seems like you're kind of teaming what you want to say and kind of just letting someone's actions match instead of falling for somebody's words. So it seems like here you want someone Pisces that you want to step boldly in with that you can challenge each other. This person's very cheerful. They like to travel. They just have they like kind of they always have something exciting to tell you. They keep it interesting, I feel here. And I don't know, this person's gonna put in work. Like they'll sacrifice for you, which is something that this other person just did not do, which is my point. So yeah, I feel really good about this person coming in. Signs you could be dealing with. We have Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Pisces again, um, Scorpio, and yeah, that's what I see here for Pisces. So let's do. Oh, thank you, Mary. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So let's see here. What who's next? We've got Scorpio. Do we have any Scorpios in the chat? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have any Scorpios? Scorpio gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're gonna do you. And this is a singles reading. So if you're not single, this probably won't resonate. Nope, Cancer's coming on after this, William. So let's see what is happening. Oh, by the way, I went to that bear. I went to the Bears, and man, what a night, what a night. But I do have Swift. I have DeAndre Swift as my running back. So at least I won my fantasy. No, good for you, William. You're a Bears fan, right? So, but I won my fantasy because I had Swift, so I was like, "Eh, it kinda evens out." Hi, Marlene, Scorpio gang. Yeah, so that was the good news. Won my fantasy, but of course, I'd rather my team win, but it's alright. Alright, so let's see. I'm doing good. So we're gonna be doing this is a singles reading, so if you're not single, this may not resonate, but we're gonna be doing Scorpio here. So let's see what we got going on for you in your energy for love. I know I did. Yeah, something like that. I don't like that. Yeah, no, I guess William read your mind, Mary. Oh, thank you, Marlene. That is so sweet. I look botched, but I appreciate that. I'm looking real tired, but I'm here for you guys like always. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. So, okay, Scorpio, you're looking good and someone wants to holler. Yeah, it's looking like you look really good, Scorpio. Someone wants to be open. Someone maybe wanting to apologize here, now that you're single or now that you're feeling like I don't need you. I'm good on my own. All right, Debbie, good night. Good night. It's kind of giving here like I am doing singles readings. Yes, that's true. It's a singles reading. So someone here may be wanting to apologize to you from the past, even though you are single. You also just have a new love message, a new love offer coming in as well. So there could be two things happening. You could be getting an apology, but you could also be getting a message, like maybe someone over Capricorn. We did Capricorn around it was around like 30 minutes. We did Capricorn. And that's on YT. All right, William, no problem. So, what is this message they're giving with the Page of Cups? What is this message that they're giving with the Page of Cups? Okay, so this is a new love. This is not an apology. Sorry. I had to clarify it. So someone here is wanting or it could well, I'm going to say this is new and someone wants to offer you something, okay? But it also could be someone old saying, I want to start something new. But regardless, you have a message of love coming in, and I feel like you knew it was coming. Maybe you even, I don't know if you're like a high manifester, Scorpio, but you could have even been like manifesting this or something, or been more open to new people and like spreading kind of a more an openness to love than before. Yeah, I just feel like yeah, it's coming. I don't know. I feel it coming. Maybe it was that. Maybe it's just that Scorpio. You were just like, I just feel like something's coming for me. You know what I'm saying? What else is in this energy? Yeah, probably because you're no longer like attached to somebody else. And so you just well, obviously if you're not attached to someone else, who else is coming? New. Yeah, maybe you were like, this person could be a friend coming in too. Or someone who was stuck in something else and was waiting to get out of it to come towards you. Ooh, spicy. Spicy. You might have dismissed this person. You were like, I am not getting involved in your mess. No. Like you got to get single and then I'll take you seriously. And so this person might be like, guess who's single? Scorpio, me. And you're just like, oh, I don't know how you feel about this person, but yeah, this is might have been someone you rejected because you were like, I am not getting involved in this mess with you and your person. So you kind of like tapped out. It's kind of giving like, no, I'm not getting involved in this. You got to end it. All right, so let's see here. So that's kind of like the energy surrounding you. I don't know if this is going to resonate for any Scorpio. So, Scorpio, if this does resonate, can you let me know? Because I feel like if not, then I'm just, it would be nice to know, is all I'm saying. If this just say true or me. Okay, that's all I need. I don't need an explanation necessarily. I just want to know if it's tapping on any Scorpios. So let's see here how you're appearing in love to people. Not doing no third parties. That's a no. I'm not getting involved in your mess. Good night, Debbie. Yeah, not doing that. Like you're kind of still like working on your goals in life, and it's like I'm refusing to. It's kind of like you're feeling okay to people. You look bored and not interested in love. Gemini, we haven't done air yet, so hang tight, Moya. Yeah, hang tight because we haven't done it yet. Thanks, TT, for the. I don't know what that was. Um, but thanks for the follow. That's what it was. Thank you. Let's see what else here. Yeah, you've just made a decision. Like I don't know. Like you've made a decision. Like I'm not messing around. It's not worth my time. I have better things to focus on. I have more goals in my life. So you've kind of been like, I got plans. I've got a future I'm working on. So yeah, you have golden decisions and you don't want to be involved in any drama. Like I don't want that. Like I'm not dealing with anything where there's karma attached to it. It's giving that cuz you Scorpio understand things people don't, and so you understand the actions that you take and what they mean for you. And so you're just so keenly aware that, like, if I get involved in this, like, in some other way, something's coming. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Marlene. Yeah. And you're like, "Mm-mm, no, not doing that." It's not even because whether or not I like you. I just don't want the bullshit. Like, there's other people out there that I don't have to deal with the bullshit, right? It's just giving that. So let's see. Why are you single right now? Why is Scorpio single? I think you just honestly you feel good. You feel like it's the right time. Like I like being single. There's nothing wrong with being single. I see it as my strength. I get very like good things happen. It's kind of coming off like good things really happen to me when I'm single. Like, I get more money, I get more people into me. People, like, love to hate me, but I rise because the more they hate, the more I get seen. So, it's kinda giving that, like, when I'm to myself, that's when I get, like I don't know, I get a lot of options. She's like, "What?" Yeah. No, like, I get recognized, and I kinda like that I get many offers, like, I mean, it doesn't mean that you take every offer, obviously, I'm hearing I don't, but it's just nice to know. It's just nice to be complimented. I feel like a lot of people are complimenting you right now. Like, "You look good," or, "Oh, man, I love that picture." Like, it's just giving like, you get a lot of compliments right now. And people are just openly telling you this all the time, like, Scorpio, I feel that you've been like, people are not holding back the way that they feel about you, and you're like, "What happened a month ago? Like, what happened a couple months ago?" Like, I felt so isolated, and now it's just, like, out of nowhere. Everywhere I go, I get compliments. I mean, I like it. I like that they're open, but there might be a little bit, like, sometimes you're like, "What are your true intentions? Like, why are you giving me a compliment?" I think you need to accept the compliments and not worry though. Like, like whether someone's lying about the compliment or not, what does that matter? If they said it, then like that's good. And if they didn't mean it, that says more about them than it does you. That's kind of what this is giving. So I feel like you might even be open more to giving people compliments, and people might be like, Scorpios don't really give compliments unless they mean it. Like they're not I've never met a Scorpio who likes small talk really. Like they'll small talk with people they like, but they don't small talk with people they don't know, kind of. Unless you have like maybe you have like unless you have a very like air-based like sign maybe to you, you might be more open to small talk, but hey, hi, Sarisha. I hope I said your name right, you know. But yeah, you're over here like, I like turtles." Like, yeah, I like turtles. I don't know why I'm coming up with nicknames and, like, little accents, not like you have one, but I'm just but yeah, I like turtles. So, I feel like maybe you're being more open and expressive to people too, like, you're but I also feel like you do have a low key fear of trusting people, which I hear you because you've been I feel like you've been betrayed before. So, you naturally kind of, it's kind of like I don't know how much I should. But again, I think you're starting to change that because you're starting to realize it says more about them than it does me. And it doesn't mean that I'm not aware, but it means I just don't look at it or I don't care what you're doing unless you're really close to me. But you're not even that close to me. So why not just be open to getting some nice compliments? It's kind of given that. So that's kind of why you're single because I think you're kind of enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So let's see. Who? So let's just find out. Like, what is changing here for you? You completed a cycle that if you were dealing with someone karmic, it's done. No longer that cycle's over. But you are here kind of in fear. Here comes the fear again. Okay, so there is maybe there's some doubt or fear that it's over, or maybe you don't really. What? Right when I was saying something good, I'm like, what? Oh, I'm glad I said it right. You're just defensive as you're moving forward. It's done, and but I know like when I'm meeting people and stuff, I want to be open, but yeah, I mean, I'm someone's got to be patient with me. That's all. Like you just really got to be patient with me, and if maybe that's something you need to start like you're gonna start saying. Like that's might be something you got to say is like, hey, like if you want to be patient with me, then be patient, but don't like if someone starts to force you, you're just gonna be immediately turned off. So that's something that's changing for you is that you're letting go your defenses and like fear. Because again, it's like that says if you bring fear in, you will see like I always say, like you're the magician here to the fool card. You are what you look for, whether you realize it or not. And so I feel like you're more conscious now and you're very aware, like I can't bring this energy with me. It's gotta go. It's like, yes, I'll always like be like, I can't say I'm not aware because I had lessons, right? So you're meant to have the lessons and be aware. But I'm no longer like it's no longer making me like I'm getting like skittish or something. Like it's not gonna make me skittish anymore. I'm just gonna trust my knowing. Like if I'm worried, it's a no for me, right? If I'm worried, it's a no. So you're just trusting your knowing because the person who's a yes just feels like a yes. It's not a I don't know. No, they just feel right. And that's what's changing. And you just lead with that. Like, I don't know why I just feel like I should trust. And you don't it's not even something you gotta say. It's an inner knowing. You just feel it. So who are you attracting? Who are you attracting here, Scorpio? Someone who's very in tune. Someone who's maybe psychic or someone who just like understands the occult or likes to talk about the occult or likes to talk about things that are unknown. Like this is someone who likes to talk about the universe or the world or like really weird topics. But you like it. I like it. I like I can go deep with you or maybe you talk a lot about psychology and the way that people work mentally and how the world works. I don't know. This is giving they're kind of mysterious as well. They do you never really know it's yes, they give mystery, but not in a way where it's like, I don't trust you. Because again, you're deep like this is giving like I'm letting my walls down slowly. Um the one thing about this person that you may not love is that you're gonna be feeling very vulnerable. And that's how you're gonna kinda know that you trust them innately because there's gonna be a vulnerability with this person, Scorpio, and it's like, "Why do I wanna share?" Like, you're gonna be talking a little bit more than you normally do. Maybe not at first, but this person may unlock you a little bit easier than a lot of other people, and there's a lot of attraction. You're very attracted to this person, and they're easy. They're easy to be vulnerable with, and that's very I'm hearing that's not always the case. Give me more attributes of what who this person is for my single. Yeah, I did Taurus. Taurus was Done at 20 minutes and 20 seconds. Thank you. I told you, you're gonna be feeling heavy emotions. You're gonna be like, "What am I feeling? What is this feeling inside?" And you can tell everybody that this is your song. Yeah, doing that. You can tell everybody this is your song. Like, this person may really open up your emotional creativity. Like, you might write poetry for this person or write a song for this person. Like, this person makes you want to express your love. Um, and at first it may feel uncomfortable, but again, you just feel the way that you feel. Like, this person brings out your creative energy, but not in like a sad way, in a very loving way. Like, you want to express your love, your love because you're. This person may be a mutable sign, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius. They are very much adaptable. Like, they kind of go with the flow. They don't really, it's hard for them to make up their mind sometimes. So you might be like, do you really want me? But this person just is never like, they want someone who's very sure of them. So they might be very elusive, not intentionally like they're trying to lie on you or something, just like, well, if you want to, then I like to, it's kinda giving that. Yeah, possibility for this person will always try to protect you. That's also, like, a way that you'll know that you'll wanna trust them is, 1, you'll be very vulnerable to them about things you've been through, and they will always stick up for you, Scorpio. Even when you're in the wrong, this person, like, stands on. Like, even when you're wrong, they agree. Yeah, this could lead to a marriage, possibility for union with this person. This person looks like your future. So this person's not in your vicinity just yet. Right now, you're just in the talking stages. Yes, spirit, movement of adventure. So this might be someone you meet when you're moving, or you just don't know when you'll meet. I'm here. I just haven't met you, so I don't think you've met this person, but you'll know because of the storm that they feel like a lightning bolt. They feel like a Cupid's arrow to you. Like, you just get struck, and you're like all these emotions. You're like, wow, Nina was right. What the hell? I'm uncomfortable with these emotions. Obstacle. I don't want to feel this. This feels like, and it hit me like lightning. Yeah, it hit you like lightning. Like, it just shocked you. So that's this person. They will have these kind of attributes. You'll feel vulnerable. You'll feel a lot of emotion. You'll be like, why? But it's also makes you feel like you knew you were waiting for the right person. And sometimes you used to be like, it's me, it's all my problems. But no, it's not. It's that those people just weren't going to be this person. And so when you meet this person, you're going to be like, thank God, because I've always like been hard on myself for not opening up. But no, I just was supposed to meet this one who just it's easy to be vulnerable with. You know what I'm saying? So could be dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo, Gemini, um, a Virgo, a Sagittarius. I said no, yeah. Um, an Aries possibly here, a Virgo, Gemini. Damn. And I think I said Sag already, but yeah. Those are the signs for Scorpio. I suck at these timestamps. I have not gotten Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio. I need to do better. All right, Cancer, you're next. Ooh, he's a Leo and I'm a Scorpio. Nice. You can stick around for the Scorpio reading, but are you single? You said you're single? Well, like I said, I don't think this is someone Scorpios met. Oh, so you do write songs. That's so cool. I did not know that. That's awesome. I love that. Well, I would say just keep open to the possibilities that it's not somebody you know, because I'm getting it's not somebody. So I know that some of you guys might be talking to one person and you're open, but and I know it's hard, like, when you really like someone to be open to other people, but it's giving some it's giving like, when you meet them, you know. So if you know that it's this person and it's all those things I'm saying and they're brand new, then yeah, but if this is someone you've been dealing with, I'm curious. But maybe that's because you're saying it needs to drastically change. So stay open to any possibility, which I think you are. I definitely think you are. All right, so Cancer, we got you at 125. Let's say 30. All right, Cancer. So this is a singles reading. Did I say Cancer? Jordan? I think I did. I love that, Marlene. Yes. Okay. So let's see what we got going on. Cancer, newly single can or not newly single. Single cancers. What's the energy coming in? Cancer, my cancers who are single are coming in with boundaries. My boundaries. I feel like you're exploring your options in love, like you're open to new. You no longer want to talk to people who come off very charming at first. It's like you're honestly like if people start getting too idealistic, too romantic too fast, you're ghosting. No. No, no, no. Kenzie's like, if you being too romantic up front, it's a red flag. So that's something that Kenzie is very mindful of right now. I'm not talking to anyone who's being too lovey dovey with me up front. Not doing that again. So Cancer's not having that. Um, you're feeling very like I just rather be alone. I'd just rather be alone than get sucked into some BS. I feel like I really lost something in the past and I am feeling alone and I'm feeling a little like anxious about meeting someone new, but I want to explore it. But I also am not looking at it. So it's like I'm open, like you're giving me someone who's like looking and then putting your phone away and that doesn't see it for like 3 weeks. And then another couple weeks, yeah, okay, I'll go back on. And then again, you go back to the scroll, right? So you're just keeping, I feel like you're just keeping your options, open for that. But I don't care, Nina. I'm just hearing, I just don't care. Fair. So let's see. How do you appear? How do you appear, Cancer? You might be working a lot or just you have a goal that you're working towards. So you're looking like you're very focused, laser focused on something that you're putting a lot of time and effort on. And you are appearing cautious in love. Like you do appear as like how you're perceived is how you appear is what I'm getting. Um you might be looking at unconventional relationships, like you're not conforming, you're kind of laid back, you're not taking it very seriously. Someone may even be testing you, like, do you care if I date other people? No, I don't care. Like, you're kind of giving here like I don't care to be in a relationship right now. Like I'm here. I got a nice box where my heart used to be. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Like, uh-huh. Okay. I don't know, you're just like really willing to compromise. Like you just don't have it in you. Like, like if someone's trying to like get in their feelings, have a good day. Have a good day. I don't got time. No, not getting involved in BS. And it's kind of like you're changing your energy, just very laid back. You have a very relaxed view on love. I'm not taking it very seriously right now. And honestly, I don't know what I'm doing or why. I feel like you're very just Maybe you just hook up with people right now. I just don't have it. I'm done. I'm done. So that's how you're appearing. You're appearing like you don't care, you're relaxed, you just are willing to say whatever, like peace be with you and you. And that you don't really want to make any decision on somebody and that's not your focus. And you may be telling people like, hey, listen, I got my job, I got my career, I got this going on, and this is just not my focus. So if this is what it's gonna be, this is what it's gonna be, and that's it. And people kind of still wonder, ooh, but what else are you dealing with? And you're like, I'm not. I'm not dealing with nothing. I'm on a self-focused journey, not yours. I mean, I'm enjoying like you in the moment, but I'm not enjoying you forever. Okay. Okay, Cancer. I think you're tired and you just enjoy your comfort. I like me. I'm surrounded by me right now. I'm just going to let it be what it is, and I've got things on my plate. I can't say it enough. Thanks, Nancy, for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, you just got things on your plate right now. So it's just not your main focus. All right. So why are you single? Why are you single, Cancer? Just like it's been rough out here. It's been rough. All right, that's why I'm single because I just things did not go the way I wanted it to. So I'm just letting it go. Um, there could be here you kind of repressed your emotions or someone repressed their emotions with you. So now it's kind of like in relationships, it's almost like you took on your previous partner. Okay, that's what it's giving. Like you're not, it's very hard for you to emotionally open up when there's just like, I'm hearing an ice box there right now. It doesn't mean you don't have emotions. It just means I'm just cut off. I can't make those feelings be there. But it's also like you're repressing the feeling of what that person did and like just storing it away somewhere in your closet. I'm not doing personal questions right now, but if it's about like a specific cancer reading, sure. Yeah, this is someone from your past you weren't talking to. It's like they made a promise and they like they always like hyped you up as this dream girl or this dream person, but never followed through. And then just ghosted you or something. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know what cancer this is resonating for. So, all right. So, what's changing? You're going to want more. You're going to start to sense that there's more to life than this. And maybe it's somebody you work with or you start slow with. This isn't someone that maybe you meet them while doing charity work, or maybe you meet this person at work or volunteering or a collab. So it's like you meet this person maybe through an activity based situation, but and they slowly start to build and slowly start to gain your love. But I feel like you're trying to be you only want someone who's very secure and someone that you feel like can provide for you. Not just yeah, it's like I wanna like the next person I wanna be with, I wanna be in a house with them. I'm not saying that like I wanna marry. Some will, but I think if you're I'm feeling like I'm picking up on a non-conventional cancer, like someone who's like, I just don't want that. I don't want to get married. I can have a partner, but I'm non-conforming to a stereotypical relationship. Okay. But this person will slowly start to grow on you over time and you'll start to sense like this person's putting in the work. This is exactly what I needed. It's like slow and steady, but it's long lasting and they're here to stay and they keep showing up for me every day. Could be dealing with a Libra or a, Taurus. Alright? And let's see who so that's what's changing. You're gonna slowly start to gain your trust again in people or in a romantic relationship. So, what are they attracting and what are the attributes of this person for Cancer? Something's a brewing. The courage to step into it, that's the choice. You'll know because you'll be willing to step in and no one else made you feel like you were ready to step forward, okay? Yeah, you're going to surrender to this. You're going to be like, "You know what? You've just taught me what, I lost my footing in love and I got cold, but something with you made me want to like try again and learn again to love and I needed you when I felt lost." So this person like finds you when you're lost and like guides you. Could be like could be like in like a teacher here or like a nurse or a doctor or someone you meet again volunteering or when you're doing um maybe you're taking a hobby like a music hobby or there's a hobby that you both share and they inspire you to love again. They could really just start out as your friend and then start to grow on you. They make you wanna be better and do better, and they just feel like this is your partner, like, you're gonna feel it. The universe is your partner in the hand, like, when you hold this person's hand, they reassure you in a way that you don't feel like you're anxious anymore, and I think some of my Cancers have been very anxious in relationships, and this person just they hold it down. They hold it down, and then that makes you feel like, "What? Why did I attach this?" Yeah, radical acceptance. Like this person just accepts you, but you also accept them. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that so much. Do you have Scorpio and Virgo? Those are the other well, actually just Scorpio I'm missing, I guess. Signs you could be dealing with. I have Libra here, Taurus. We have Sagittarius, Virgo, um Pisces, and Aquarius. She's ready. She said Libra. All right, we'll start with Libra then. Your wish is my it's coming true. I don't know where I was going with that. All right. So we're gonna do Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here. Now again, this is for singles. So keep that in mind. This is for singles. Shotgun wedding. Fast. They coming in fast. All right, man. Let's see what we got going on here for my Libras, my single Libras. What's the energy surrounding them? Someone's spying on you. Um, you might be aware here, like, I don't think it's work, like, I think you're very, um you see this person spying on you, like, you're checking, you're like, "Yeah, you looking at my stuff." So, you're kind of protective here, like, "Why are you trying to get information on me?" So, you are aware that someone is trying to maybe they're trying to solve your problems here or trying to ask you questions, trying to get to know you. They ask a lot of questions and they want to like come in and get to know you. This person sees you as a 10 of cups. So this person's going to be communicating or you have suitors communicating with you. Could be another air sign, Gemini or Aquarius. But Libra, you have people here communicating with you, telling you they see you as someone they could really have fun with and enjoy their life with. They could even be telling you, "Yeah, I have a good time with you. You make me happy, you know? I feel a lot of joy in your presence. I really enjoy our conversations." This could be someone you have like a lot of conversations with, whether it's texting or I don't know, social media, or even or even on the phone or FaceTime. You've been talking to this person a lot. So, yeah, I'm getting a single Libra who's talking. So, let's see here. How do you appear, Libra? To my single Libras, how are you appearing right now? You're coming off very secure, like you about business, okay, Libra. Um, you're really maybe okay. Maybe you really like people who are in powerful positions. Okay, you are looking like someone very much in a powerful position, and you only like the elite or the top tier. Okay, that's what it's giving. Like devil guard, like I only want someone in power. I want, like you're coming off like you're in control as well. You're coming off very in control. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you so much. Yeah, you want to be in control, and you're kind of steering the wheel. You're coming off like let me see. How else do they appear? You do come off like you're still tied to somebody and you have a hard time moving on because of what you're tied to. I don't know if it's responsibilities with someone else or somebody you're in love with, but it's like you're saying you're moving on, but you're still kind of thinking of somebody else. Okay, with the devil and the moon card. So there is like a secret here that people feel like you're hiding something, and that there's somebody else in the mix, or like you're dealing with more than one person. Thanks, Jordan. So let's see here why you're single. I think there's people who have been giving you offers, Libra, but you've just been kind of taking the responsibility and moving away from them. Eight of Cups. It's like every time somebody new offers something to you, it feels like trusting. Um, right, Libra? It feels trusting. It feels like you can you're open to exploring it, but I don't wanna dive in. With the Eight of Cups, it's like I'm still holding something back, okay? I don't wanna give it all. Yeah, because you wanna see if there's a vision there for the future, so you kinda hold back a little bit, and you want it to be balanced. You wanna see, okay, if I give a little, how much will you give back? So, that is kinda why you're single, because you're not even the people that you've been talking to, they're not giving like, we're not there yet, or they're not giving enough. So, I wanna see how this is gonna unfold for us. Also, you might feel like this isn't in your control either. Like, if I'm single and I don't see anything yet or nothing's on my way, it's not my problem. Like, it'll come when it comes, right? You also have some more transformations to do, emotionally. So, you may not really be taking, like, I don't know if love is really your focus and that's why you've been single. And because you don't prioritize it, you just kind of sometimes fall back to the past. Not that I think deep down you know you need to move forward or you want to move forward, but you romanticize the past because you're so focused on work that that's the last memories you have. And to build that kind of connection with someone new so fast, it's like your delegation isn't, it's just like, yeah, you're just romanticizing someone from the past because there's no one, because you still have work to do right now. And there may be more to the story with somebody else in the Divine Matrix. So I don't know. You're kind of just keeping your eye like this. Let's see. So let's see That's why you're single. Let's see what what's changing for you, Libra. What's changing? You're trusting the process. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. I'm trusting that the seeds I plant will grow. I need to, but this is about making decisions. You trust it because you've made a decision. So, like, you either need to say, I'm choosing the old person or I'm choosing someone new. Because you won't, yeah, I think you're choosing someone old. You're trusting that something can grow with someone you want new. Six of Cups. You are feeling very scattered though, because you keep telling people you're single because you want to make it look competitive. Yeah, it's like I don't want you to know I'm all about you though. I still gotta look like I've got options, but I'm single. I'm, yeah, but I'm single, but I gotta make it look like I'm dealing with other things and other people. So yeah, you're kind of scattered in your vision because it's like you're not sticking to completing this lesson with the past, or maybe you're just waiting for them, but you're not taking full responsibility and moving it forward. You're waiting for them to come to you. I don't want to reach out to you. You come to me. Yeah. Okay, so let's see this person you're attracting in their attributes. This person Libra is attracting in their attributes. They're Libra, they're spiritually not aware of you. Like, I feel like the way that you're feeling about somebody, they just don't feel the same way. It doesn't mean they don't have feelings for you, but I'm worried that you're very romanticizing a situation that someone's moved the movement towards adventure and then spiritual narcolepsy, like a falling angel. So this person's just kind of like in between. Like they're just not. I feel like Libra, this is giving you think about me the way I think about you, and I'm hearing no, not necessarily. No, it's not that the person doesn't like you, but I don't think they're feeling it as hard as you are right now, and that's why you're showing up as the moon card because you're kind of living in illusion versus reality. I mean, maybe if you reached out to this person, they'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were." I feel like this person would be like, "Wow, I didn't know you were gonna talk to me. I really thought we were done." Beginnings, try again, new direction. So yeah, this is someone you're gonna start over with or try again. Um, okay, what else about this person and their attributes? Some may go new. Some may go new here, but you're waiting for a cycle to end because it's just you're not really appearing like you want this. So I don't think this person's aware. You're kind of coming off elusive, or this person is. So yeah, you're unaware, like okay, who this person is because they're not. You just don't like they don't see you, or you don't see them. One of the two. You don't see them, or they don't see you. Look at all that. It's like I'm hearing that song "Fade Into You" by Macy Star. Fade into you. Yeah, it's giving that. Like you don't. It's giving trippy as hell. Like this person's like just me. It's like giving like we're playing with. It's like smoke and mirror. Just not very forward between you and this person. It's definitely giving slow burn energy. Very slow burn here, Libra. I'm getting somebody new because this may get boring for you. Moon Moon Maiden, this may happen under a new moon, new beginnings. This may be somebody new because person that this person and you may start over, but it's not looking like it's because of them. Or this person comes out of the blue and is like, "Oh, I've been liking you and I've been hiding the way I feel." Okay, give me something else about this person to hang on to. Well, that's great. We got two of cups, so it's going to be a true connection. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. This person has really high standards. Okay. So you and this person will just naturally have like a lot of love. This person has high standards. They have very controlled emotions. They're very disciplined in terms of the way that they they have they like to challenge you on new thoughts. You guys have really good conversation. This person, okay, no, This is the person you've been dreaming of who really hurt you. All right, I'm getting like new and old, and I keep switching in and out. So some of you guys is gonna be new, and they came from a broken heart, and you're like a wish come true after their heart has been broken. Or if this is old, which I'm strongly getting more old than new, I have to be honest. This person is going to want to heal the connection and tell you, even though this person has a hard time expressing themselves because of pain or because they've been hurt, they still are going to open up to you emotionally. Okay, so this person, even though they're not very good at expressing themselves, they will. So that's your person, Libra. People you could be dealing with. We have Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus. That one was trippy because I'm like new, old, new, old, new, old. That may be you. Like you maybe like in a place in life where it's new or old, and they come in like, no, it's me, and it's the old person. Libra, but remember, you have free will. You don't have to go back to someone you don't want to go back to. Heads up. Aquarius, and that's what I see here. All right. Next, Aquarius. We have the Aquarius gang here. Hey, Jess. Hello, hello. Here. All right. You're welcome, Tembrish. I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. And thank you guys for the follow. I really appreciate that. And the likes on the video. It means the world to me. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. Newly, or not newly, single Aquarians. What do we have going on for you? What is this energy? Wow. It's saying I'm not in my head about love anymore. Like I'm open to love. I don't want to be in my head. I'm relieving myself from stress. I forgive myself. I forgive others. I move forward. I want new love. Okay? I trust that there is a love out there for me, and you're just open. You're just like opening your heart space up. It just seems like someone who doesn't have a closed heart. You're eager to step into something new. I'm eager to learn. I'm trusting, and I'm gonna be faithful to the belief that there is a love that is warm, expressive, and we're gonna be growing together, and we're gonna learn from one another. So that's the love energy. Like you are just a very open individual to love right now. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Thanks. I appreciate that. Um, so let's see here how you appear. Oh, I don't discuss personal things. Um, I mean, I read tarot. Is that what I'm doing right now? I'm doing a singles read for Aquarius. If that's what you need. But like, yeah, I like this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a singles reading. So let's see here. You're coming off someone who, to the outside world, like, or people who are interested in you, Aquarius, you are coming off uninterested, and like you could be aware here that people are interested, but you're just like, because if you're not coming, like I will give you like care and attention if you give it, but it just seems like people feel that there's this front with you that they feel like it's very hard to cross the bridge to Aquarius because you're not focused. It doesn't seem like you're really open to love. People don't even I mean, like, Aquarius people don't even know, like, what your status is, okay? So some people may be seeing you at work or what you do or an activity that you do, and people wanna cross the bridge, but they don't know where you stand. But it seems here like someone's been trying to shoot their shot at you, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. So someone here wants to find a new way to open you up. It's like, okay, you're not catching my drift. So I don't know if someone's tried to make like it's kind of giving like a roundabout way to talk to you, Aquarius, without being direct. But I'm hearing it didn't really like you it didn't work. Like it went above your head. Like or you just didn't care. Or you just were like, it's a small offer. Like it's an offer, but it's a page. And I don't know if you're really looking for a page. Yeah, you're withdrawn. You're just like, I mean, it was an offer, but it wasn't like it's not giving me the feelings I wanna feel. Sometimes here with the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, it's like, yeah, I feel that you're attracted to me, right? Like, you're cheerful, you're active, you're open, you're warm. I feel it, but I'm not feeling it towards you. So, this is feeling like someone here may have offered you something already and it was a no for you because it's just not what you wanted. Um And you're still kind of like, "Where's my person?" But there's been offers towards you already. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting actually like yeah, like it makes you feel bad maybe because it's like, "Well, I'm open, but it's not that or it's not you." Yes, Jordan, yeah. It's like you feel guilty that, "Yeah, thanks Spirit for bringing me something, but that's not what I want." And, it's not like, "Oh, man, is that what they meant?" No, it just means, okay, like, you're more aware of what you want and what are the feelings and, um, what you're really looking for, and you gotta be understanding why those situations didn't work out because there's a reason why they didn't, and so you're just kinda, like, following tune. I was a coworker and I'm not into it, yeah. So, you still wanna stay open, but you're kind of like it's kinda giving like you've heard tarot readers say there's someone coming for you, and you're like, "Damn, I hope that wasn't the one. I hope there's someone else." Yeah, it's kinda getting like, "Tell me there was someone else." I think so, Aquarius. Stay open. I think you're bummed a little bit. I don't think you like turning people down either. Like, that kinda puts you back into a state of, like, I don't know, like, you feel bad. I just feel bad. I'm just gonna focus on me again. Okay, so let's see how you appear to others. Even though I kinda said that. You feel like you look like somebody who's moving on from the past. You look like someone who's moving in a direction. You look like someone who's very moody and has a false appearance to people. Like the way that you appear is not what they feel in your presence. So, um, yeah, you know what I'm saying when I'm saying that, right? Like you may be in a group setting, but when they try to get you alone, you become like you become uncomfortable. And it's like, where's that warm Aquarius who was super inviting that I liked? Where did that go? Yes, Jordan? Mhm. Marmar's like, "Oh, you're still you're still damn." I mean, you know what this card means. It means there's something that you're feeling hopeless. Starting to feel hopeless again. Turn the beat up. Yeah, like, people think like you're hopeless. Like there's no point in trying to go to Aquarius. They don't like what am I doing? Like they feel hopeless too. But you might also like when you talk about love, it might sound like you're tempting, but it's like you're giving two things. It's like you're tempting and you're attractive, but if I fall for you, like you're gonna be the devil because you don't got feelings. Hi, Willies. Good morning. That's how you appear to people. Also, it's like you don't see a good thing when it's coming. That's how other people see you. You don't see a good thing when it's coming. Chugga chugga. Mm-mm. Who cares what they think? F that. I think you're fine. I feel like Aquarius. Can you get happier, please? You're feeling down, and it's making me feel down. Yeah, don't let what other people think about you get in your head because I don't care what don't care. Like that's not you're just like, should I be more open? And it's like, not if it doesn't feel natural. Don't force yourself. The fud? You're like, should I try hard? No. Somebody you might be repairing something with someone too. Um, it's like you both thought it was done. They're just like, Nina, no. Like, I feel like you need to do some, like, DNA, like, repair work. Like, you need to do some I'm always about mindfulness and meditation, and it's kinda giving that, like, you need to forgive yourself maybe from past situations, like, some of the you need to you're drifting and I feel like you're hard on yourself, of course, and you need to be easier about love and your love life. I love you. This own self. Turn the beat around. Why are you single, Aquarius? Tell me why you single. Not really your focus. I mean, people were right when they saw you not really focusing on love. Yeah, you're not. Hi, Miyaka. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You're not really focused on love. And you also haven't let go of something from the past. And you are tied to something from the past. And you're disorganized. You're like, oh, I forgive it and I want something new, but you still feel it. And a part of me is like, I can't. You have to take ownership. Yeah, I still feel that. You can't deny how you feel, and that could be, something here of why you're single is because you deny your feelings that you're not over someone. Someone's spying on you, and they feel like they deserve an apology from you, and that's why I don't know. Like that's what it's giving. Like you waited on giving an apology to somebody. Yeah, you're stuck on a past person you had a crush on. Hi, Banks. Hi. Someone spies on you hard. Okay. You also spy on somebody who maybe never gave back to you. Like you fell for someone who never really gave you the full thing. I'm hearing, only gave you the half ass. You know, Libra was done in an hour, 39 minutes, and 50 seconds, or was that 5 seconds? Probably 5 seconds. Um. So let's see here. What's changing for Aquarius? Even this reading, we started off strong and now we're wavering. What is happening, Aquarius? Somebody wants to communicate with you that you've worked with or that you've you've met already. I feel like you 3-3, that's saying you've met this person. You know this person. You've worked with them. You've seen them. Okay. This might be somebody in a healthcare profession or someone who's your friend. This is a group activity. You'll be, like, kind of unsure if they like you or not. That sounds like right now. Well, yeah, that is what's changing is that there is somebody who likes you and they wanna communicate with you and they kinda make you wonder, "Well, maybe it'd be good to move on." You know, this is something that at least helps me move on. There is this Taurus I'm still trying to get over, yeah. Okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer. This person is very or Scorpio. I don't know why I want to say Cancer, Scorpio. Um, this person is at like yeah, this is giving like they're an advisor or they are someone in the health profession. I don't know why I'm getting that or a counselor. They're very devoted and very loyal and very calm. They have a very calm demeanor. I mean, even if they're not a therapist, they sound like a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Like their voice is so calming. Like it's like you could fall asleep to this person's voice, Aquarius. And this person has a very nice voice. Something about their voice is really nice. They could be a singer. They could have a really nice voice. Let's see the more attributes about who are they attracting. You need to let go and start a new, a new, a new. We'll be dealing with a Libra here. This is someone who's ready to have a life or have a family. This is someone who has real big intentions. Okay, they want a family or they want to they might get hurt. You know, they're afraid that you're gonna hurt them. And they don't know if you're committal, but they would really like something serious. My crush is a Cancer. Okay. What other attributes about this person specifically? This person may either you've hurt them or they've hurt you. They're rough. I said that this person has a really nice voice and they must like have like meditate or something. What do we have? Deep, quiet meditation and so this person's a very quiet person. A very quiet person. They meditate a lot or like they have a quietness to them, but it's attractive. It's very sensual almost. Like their quietness is very sensual. It's like I don't know how you feel about this though. I have to check on you how you feel about this person. I don't know. You might not have met this person yet, Divine Matrix. Yeah, this is someone in a group situation. It's like I hate that card because I really never know what that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the galaxy galactic mushroom means. You're gonna feel a lot of emotions for this person, but you may not vocalize it. So it's like when you meet them, you'll be like, "What are these feelings I'm feeling?" Like this person's gonna trigger an emotional shock, but in a calming way. I keep getting that they're calm. Something about them is very calm, very secure. Yeah, they just make you feel good. You got king. All right, you got a king. So you have someone here who's very secure, rules with their head and their heart. They feel a lot. You'll feel their feelings very strongly, but you may not. It's kind of giving like you may not have to say it. You just feel it, and you don't know why, but you just feel their emotions, but you don't have to say what they're feeling. Okay, so it's very your connection's very interesting. I don't know. I'm getting they have a really nice voice. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio, a this person works really hard. They're definitely like a workaholic. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Libra. I did love someone's voice. They were very calming to me. I love that. Pisces here. They could have a Pisces placement. Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. Only a lot of water. Scorpio, Capricorn. I'm getting earth and water for you, Aquarius. So we'll see. I didn't get is he the one. I just said he's next. Don't get my words twisted. Very water earth based person. So moving on to Gemini. Let's see for my new single Gemini, not my new singles. For my single Geminis, what is happening in your love energy? You just wanted to start talking real fast. You're unsure about your love life. You're like, it's up, it's down. Pick the day if I'm interested. Hey, Harriet, Gemini moon. Hey, yeah, like you feel a bond with someone that you really want to invest in, but you haven't made the decisive decision. It's like I feel all these feelings. I want to put an effort, but there's some challenges in my life, and am I really ready? Ooh, thanks. No, I did not. Thank you for holding me accountable. Let's do 21100. All right, what else here? So, how do you appear Gemini in love in single for my singles? People can read that you're not like ready or like that you're having a lot of doubts or fears or like you don't have to express it. It shows on your face that you're stressed out. And I don't know if it's about love, it's just life is stressing you out because right, we had like rising to meet life challenges. So that's expressing to me it's like they may just be knowing that this isn't a good time to approach you. Someone's spying on you. You appear someone who's a very forceful communicator that you're stressed and I just don't have the time or the space. Okay, you're just like, I'm just too stressed. I'm so stressed. So it's like, yeah, it's not even just in your face or your inner knowing. You're also like very vocal that you're stressed. So it's a two in one. Like, not that you had to say it, but of course you did. They're like, are you okay? And you're like, I'm stressed. They see you as someone with like making a final decision. You've made a final decision and you're done. That's also how you appear. You've made final decisions and you just believe I deserve so much more than this. And I just can't believe someone did me like that. It's kind of giving that. I don't deserve this. Okay. So, yeah. Why are you single, Gemini? Because of my past. Tell them. Tell them. Like, it seems like someone wanted to move on. I don't know if this was your choice or theirs, but it seemed like someone in the past wanted to move on and saw competition or there was I mean, I'm kind of like I'm kind of getting someone stepped out of the relationship here. 8 of wands, 6 of wands. Kind of giving like 5 of wands, 8 of wands, like someone's communicating with someone else and I'm not competing with nobody. I'm not or like some of you you're like I'm not competing with your past. Full card, new energy. They're like, let's not talk about it, move on, full energy. Okay. Heard. So what's changing for you? Well, we have the Fool coming out here. So what's changing for my Geminis? No, not going back. Sudden changes. I'm changing my life. I don't need that. I want something different. I'm moving forward. I don't want you. Big altering life change. I don't want you anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm moving on. I'm going to live my best life. I am winning at life. That's Gemini. I am winning at life. Okay? F this. Watch me glow up. You're gonna wish that you were committed to me. You wish that you didn't did what you did to me. You wait and see what I do next. Damn. Hierophant, you're heading towards another relationship. You're like, "Oh, you thought you were the only one. I'm going somewhere else. I got options too." Period. Period. All right. So that's what's changing. So who are you attracting? You're very fast to the point. You're kind of attracting someone who's a little insecure. Okay, might be younger than you, a little naive, very emotionally vulnerable, very shy person. Uh, this person's very. This was a mischance. This was someone who you had a mischance with. So you already knew this person. That's why you can move on so easily because it was a mischance or an opportunity with this person. And I don't know, you kind of met them and you were like, well, I'm bored. Like you met this person while you were bored or something like that. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But now I'm ready. You're very scatterbrained at the time. You didn't have the desire to focus. What else about this person? So you are aware of who this person is. They are a little younger than you. They want to reconcile with you and they are actually preparing to see you again. And I can't wait to see you again. This person that's cried over you, Gemini. They've like created fake profiles, Gemini. And pretended like that yeah, they've made fake profiles. Like they're so obsessed with you. Damn. You got a stalker lover. Like this person loved you so hard. They made like 1,000 different profiles. Jeez. Thanks, Shot Monster, for liking the live. Good night. Watchers. Damn. Stalked you real hard. What? Okay, so that's your person. I'm done. They're a stalker, they're a little younger, they're a little shy, they're a little insecure. They are you have to be careful because this person has, I think if there's an age, then you know you might have paused because they were a little immature, and they're shy. So you were just like, nah, I don't want to hurt this person. I'm a savage, okay, when it comes to love. That's why you got hurt by a player. Because you both play the game. Yep. Yep. All right. Signs you could be dealing with, Gemini. Who's ready for the fire signs? Bow, 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 bow. I always get excited for the fire signs. Plus, it's the end, so I gotta boost myself up. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Scorpio, an Aries, an Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces. All right, fire signs. Hi, RJ. Hello, hello. All right, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Who's in the chat? Do you have any Aries or Sagittariuses? Leo's gonna go first. Oh, I'm not doing personal questions, RJ. Thank you. I'm sorry. Sag, then Aries. All right, Leo, Sag, Aries. All right, so we're gonna do Leo first. Guys, I did do a whole bonus read for Leo as I promised I would. Um, I did promise Capricorn and Libra. It's coming. Don't ask me when, because I will do it when I want to do it. Might be tomorrow, might be in a couple days, but I am gonna do them. But Leo, you got like a full download on like a bonus read. So I definitely recommend you guys give me, some comments on how you feel about that video, what resonates. Give it a like, give it a share, subscribe to me on YT. Thank you kindly. Because I post all these videos that you're seeing on TikTok. I post all of them and put them on YT. So the Leo reading was a specific one that I only did for YT last night. So you guys got a bonus. All right, but we're gonna do Leo, Sagittarius, then Aries. Okay. So let's see for my singles, Leos, my single Leos. What's the energy? Bored. I would need something different in my life. I'm so bored. I'm hearing that bored song by Billie Eilish. Bored, bored. I need to move on. I need to move on. I want something different. I realize I want something. All right, what else here for my Leos in their in this energy? I feel like you know who you want to go towards, Leo. It's kind of like I have an option here. And this person is very charming, intuitive, but speaks their mind. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra. Yeah, this person is a really good with their words. Very good with their words. Empress card, definitely a Libra here, possibly. But oh hi Lisa, you're a Taurus, Libra in the house. Hey Carly. Um, we did Taurus at 20 minutes and 20 seconds. We did Libra at an hour 39 and 5 seconds. Okay. So, yeah, it's giving here like I want to have a life with you. I would like to start a life with you. I would like to start getting something going with you. This person kind of makes your heart beat a little faster, They get your they speak they speak to you, you know? Um, all right, so how do you appear, Leo? Thanks, Lisa, for the follow. I appreciate you. Leo, 9 of Cups, you appearing like a wish come true to someone. You looking like the entree, not the snack, the entree. Yeah, yeah, you looking good. Like, I don't know, something about your hair, Leo, something about your body. Body, yada, 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 yada. Okay, Leo, we hear that. Wow, yeah, you looking like a vision. You looking like someone I want to have a life with. You looking like someone who's secure. You're coming up in your energy. So people see you as someone very charismatic right now, someone that's just knows who they are and sees where they're going. And also you're coming off as like a provider, you're coming off as someone that um I would feel very secure with because you know who you are and you kind of like when you talk to somebody, you give them a dream. That's me, Leo. Claim that. Leo gang. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you're pink. So then why are you single? I had to finish something up that I wasn't over. Some of it was yourself. Like, you weren't past your anxieties or your doubts or your fears. So it's like you're coming into a time right now where you're over that. I'm tired of being in my head. Like I'm not in my head. I'm here right now. I've accomplished that. I'm out of my own way. I'm getting out of my own way now. Cool. So that's why you were single. So let's see what's changing. There's somebody from the past that you really care about that you weren't really, taking the right steps to really see it grow. You were just like, nah, I'm gonna focus on my work. I'm not gonna do anything. Um, but now it's like you kind of see this person as a real partner. Like I want to celebrate with you. Like I want to promise you something here. How do you feel about this person, Leo? I don't know. You feel like you can fight for the love. I'll fight for this love. I don't fight all the time, but this person, like, I'll fight for this love because it means something to me. You also might be worried that this person's moving on. That could be something here. Yeah, you've been very quiet about how you feel, and you feel like that stunted your relationship, and that kind of like if someone left, it's like, well, I acted like I didn't care, you know? Aw, thank you. Thank you, MFAT. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. So, um, yeah, it's giving someone here who just wants to be open about how they feel. Also, you have really high standards, and every time that you put your like, you have a standard, you have high standards, and so every time, how do I say, it? Like every time you go out, you put your like this person on the pedestal, and so it's kind of giving like no one has compared to whoever like this person is. I feel like you care to nurture this connection and show more emotional support than you are willing to. And I think there's a part of you that feels like I need to mature here. I need to get over myself and like I understand what this person's saying. Ooh, you're an earth angel. That's really cool. I love that. I had somebody come up to me once and say that, and I was like, but she meant it so genuinely that I was like, kind of taken aback when she said it. I was like, I don't know if I don't think so, but thank you. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Um. So super empath. Yeah. So there's a deep awareness what this connection means to you and the bond that you two share, and you've been very like you've always known there was potential, but again, sometimes we just got to get over ourselves, right? You've discarded two narcissists. Oh no. All right, so let's see here. So let's see here. What? So that's what's changing. There's a deep awareness here who this person is. Let's see. Who are you attracting? Is this somebody maybe that was a friend and you were afraid of? Is someone who's a friend, 3 of Cups, someone who's a friend, someone here, they're a little afraid of you or to step into this. It could be a Pisces. They might be a little afraid, but they're trying to make a hard overhead, like a heart overhead decision. It's like, you had anxiety, they may have had work doubts and fears too. So, um, I feel like you want to be open towards this person, Leo, and you want to try to find some peace and resolution and have a life with them. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I just want to be open. This person also here saw something really positive with you and was very open to you at the time and tried to remove from their fears and be very vocal with you. Okay, so someone who wants to be very vocal with you about their feelings. And yeah, it comes with fear, but it also comes with love. Okay, yeah. temperance. It comes with the good and the bad. Like I have to recognize what was wrong and I also have to recognize what was right. Star card, renewed sense of faith here could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Sagittarius or a Pisces. How did that go for you? Are you a Leo? All right. And so that's what I got for you. That's the person you're attracting. I feel like you're having to restart something with somebody and try to balance out this connection. I don't know how like long if you guys dated for long. It seems like someone who was a friend, who was afraid to speak up, who's always had a crush on you. So, Leo, I've been telling you for a while that you've had a crush for like a couple months now that there was a crush in your energy. So, it's looking here like you're gonna move on to a crush or someone that there was like a spark, but it never turned into anything. Okay, so could be dealing with an Aquarius, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, or Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Libra. All right. That is Leo's. And did I timestamp that? No, of course not. All right. Sagittarius. Let's see what we got going on for my Sagittarius is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're here, let me know. Sag gang. 232 30. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, you're trying to let go of heartbreak or something that was hurtful and disappointing. I think that you're in a place where you really are trying. I'm here. I'm really, really trying to let it go now. So you're letting it go. But yeah, you're like removing the addiction here. You're like, I don't want to stay addicted to this anymore. I'm moving forward. So you're moving forward from a relationship and you're trying to go in a different direction. So that's the energy surrounding you right now, Sagittarius. You might be moving here too, with the chariot card. Okay, so how do you appear in love? Unwell. Unwell. Temperance card in reverse. Like you are appearing here like I'm struggling emotionally here, maybe. Like I am trying to remove something out of my life, but the tie is really strong. But I feel that I'm not I don't feel in balance with myself. Like there's an imbalance here. It's not the worst. It just feels like maybe you're just very hard focusing on work or focusing on a plan. Like I want to get done. Okay. But I'm not really focusing on like I want love, but I need to focus. So I gotta choose one or the other and I choose this. It's kind of giving that. Yeah, I want to focus. So but you're still looking. It's like you're looking out there, but you're trying to find something that makes you feel secure. I feel like your desires are changing, you know? Like I got feelings for, I would like my feelings to be sparked, but at the same time like I've got goals. I've got things I'm trying to look at. It's like I'm looking for my next adventure. And I don't and so I'm looking about where I'm going next. Okay? So I don't know if you guys are traveling, but you guys are looking to travel. Um, so that's how you appear to people, and you don't feel like you're really open to love if you're traveling because that means you're moving, right? So you're kind of in this two of pentacles of like, I'm not really sure. Like when people talk about like, oh, so what do you want to do? And you're like, oh no, I might want to live somewhere else. It's like, damn, then someone's seeing you as like, well, I don't know how serious this is gonna be, if you're looking to move, or you're looking for a new job. So there's something here about you're looking for security. All right. So why are you single? I've made a decision. I feel like you've made a decision that you want to try something new here. Okay, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're ready for the new. You want to trust that there's something out there for you. Um, yeah, I want to plant my seeds and watch them grow. And so, like, there's this inner knowing inside you that you're open to love again. Okay, so why you're single is because I'm open to it. Like, what do you mean, Nina? Yeah, but it's kinda giving you like, you want something romantic, though. Like, I want to build on a romantic passion or desire, you know? I don't want it just to be out of, "Oh, I need to live with someone," because honestly, I don't. So, if I want someone, it's for a romantic feeling or to bring about those kind of feelings inside of me. Um, this is someone who's wanting to begin with love and attract someone that Feels feels like feels like someone they can express to emotionally, I think. I think you're realizing that something that was maybe missing in your previous partnerships is that you never could emotionally express yourself. And so that's something that you're looking for, someone who understands your emotions and why you do what you do. So you might be going towards a Scorpio or a water sign here, but I'm getting someone who kind of almost gives you counsel or advice on things. Like this person actually gives you a lot of advice and it's good advice. Like it might be about what to do about your money or your tax. I don't know. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you do have something new coming in. That's what's changing. You do have love coming in. Something you really want to invest in here. And it might start off small, but it's gonna turn deep. Page of Pentacles, lovers. This might start off small, Sagittarius, but it'll turn the love runs deep. So don't be surprised with this person. It might just show as like constant little effort, but then it turns into just like a very um just a love that you just know it's yours. Like it's not confusing. It's not, oh, like do I want to stay? Like you're gonna want to stay for this one. You're gonna want to stay for this. And you'll be very excited with this person. There'll be a lot of enthusiasm. Very excited, like very smiley. They'll be very smiley. You'll have a really good smile on your face every time. There's such a warmth with this person. Could be dealing with a Gemini here. So that's what's changing. Who's what is this person like? What do they have? Like, what are their characteristics with the person that Sagittarius is attracting? It feels like it's a really good time. Like you've taken this space to rest before you decided to move on. And you just have a heart that's open, that is ready to be open and inviting to love. And it's inspiring you. Um, it's just like it just feels good. The energy feels right. It feels like the right time. This person's they warm your heart and they inspire you. They give you a lot of good ideas. I don't know, you're gonna feel like it's yours. Like you're gonna know, like, oh, that's mine. That's my person. I know that. And it's just gonna feel like you can rest easy. There is gonna feeling like you're home with this person in your heart space. Like you're gonna feel like you're home with this person. Yeah, you just gotta cross the bridge. Just initiate. Maybe that's a thing here. Is like someone wants to initiate but hasn't. Is someone who's like it's like a teacher student vibe with this person. Like you both learn from each other. You're very also like with the feathers. It's like very guided. Like the way that you meet this person is like you just walk into them or something. It's like divine timing. Okay, when you meet this person, it's a balancing act because um, maybe like you learn from this person and they teach you to expand your mind. Okay, Sagittarius. So that could be something here, and so you like tiptoe around the ideas of like what this could be like because they unlock something in you that just expands your knowledge. Okay, of what you know. But yeah, this person feels like home. Signs you could be dealing with, we have Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, strong water signs here. Yeah, we got Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, um, Capricorn, Pisces. All right. All right, so we're going to be moving on now to Aries, and we're going to finish it off with Aries here. All right, Aries. So let's end it with you. Be patient with my timestamps tonight because I'm missing some. All right, Aries. Let's see what energy is surrounding my single Aries right now. You're welcome. What energy is surrounding my Aries? Okay, so you're having a change. You're changing something, and you're very aware of what needs to change. You really need to let go of like doubt or worry. You have been having some doubts or anxiety about changing a dynamic. There's like, I just don't know if I should. I just don't know. Um, I feel like there's been very like a cynicalness between you and this person. Um, very sarcastic approach to this, very cynical about this relationship. Aries, interesting. Yeah, you've been very sarcastic and cynical when it comes to changing this dynamic and not really taking it seriously and then really annoyed that it's not happening. I'm sorry, Aries. And then like really annoyed that it's not going the way you want it to, but there seems to be a lack of even taking it seriously. You can swap the roles, but I'm kind of getting Aries on this. You're really in your head about this Nine of Swords because I don't know, maybe the way that you handled this was poor. It just feels careless. All right. So let's see. How do you appear to this person or appear? Yeah, you appear like someone who's moving on, looking the other way, ignoring them. Okay. You just are like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm not looking at this person at all. So they're so that's how you're looking like you're exploring your options. You're being you, Aries. You're doing what you always do. You're taking the stand. I plead the fifth. Okay. You're just very unconventional when it comes to relationships, and you don't do things the traditional way, and you stand for your beliefs. Sorry. Cry about it. When it says why you're single, it's because you're really tied to your beliefs. I mean, you really judged the situation and you just see it as we're not going anywhere. This would be hella toxic. I'm not gonna make you happy. You're gonna bother me. You're gonna piss me off. We're gonna keep fighting because you don't like my attitude. So I'm just making the best decision for both of us. So yeah, I ended it. Or oh yeah, I don't want to be in this relationship because you're not gonna like it because I don't see it your way. But then you feel bad a little bit. Like, oh man, I hurt you when I really wanted to invest in you. Like, what am I doing? Why am I hurting people that I love? Why do I hurt people I love with my cynicalness, my sarcasm, when all they wanted to do was love me? That's a question for you. Why you're single, Aries? I'm sorry, I'm picking up on a masculine energy, so I don't know. I'm sorry to my Aries females if this isn't resonating. I don't know. You can swap it, but it's feeling like you. Why you're single? Why you single? Honestly, I think you want to mend it with this person. I think you recognize. I mean, why you're single is because this person was very impatient to get to this 10 of cups, though. Okay, it's like yes, you were being very cynical or mean about the situation, true, but like at the same time, they were rushing, and I don't like being rushed. Like we need to take our time, and you weren't willing to wait. And so if you're pushing me and you're pushing me and you're pushing me, then I'm about to break. And then room to breathe. Put me one more over to the edge, and I'm about to break. Yeah, so like this person pushed you. Don't push me. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you. Ooh, nasty. Hurtful words here. All these reversals, Aries. What is going on? What, like, you were being very, like, you just had no control. It's like, no, I blacked out. I blacked out. I don't even know what I said to them. They said I said all these things. I don't even remember what I said. Giving that, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that. But again, they pushed me, and I was warning. It's like tick, tick, boom. Okay, Aries went off. Aries went off. Not talking. You either went off or you said nothing. There's two different Aries. One Aries went off, and the other Aries said nothing. Just like whoop, bye. Hold on, let me get more. I don't want a new beginning. I don't. I don't think we can make this work. I'm hopeless. But I mean, I love you. I love you. I love you. But you're gonna deny that. But it's okay, Aries. You love this person, but it's hopeless. Like, what am I doing? You're stubborn. Got a big ego. It's so bad. But I want them so bad. Okay, Aries, but I want them so bad. But what do I do? Like, I'm not, I'm not doing this. I love that. Yeah, you do want a second chance. You want to reconcile with this person, but I don't know what to do about this because I don't want what they want, or they don't want what I want. So, like, what am I doing this for then? I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like you need to take a shot. Everybody at the club getting. Mm. Yeah, you need to go just dance the night away, but then you're gonna drunk call this person. And be like, I fucked up. Hey, no, just kidding. I'm kidding. Not really though. I don't know why I did that. It's like no, kind of not really though. No, I mean that. Hey, has anyone received a drunk call from an Aries? Let me know. I need to make a decision. I am lost in the sauce with you, Aries, and so are you. What is this decision they're making? Keep my mouth quiet. I don't apologize. I don't apologize. Are you a Leo? Do you have a Leo placement or you just got a lot of fire in your chart? You're like, I say what I say. Stand on it. Harriet, did you go off? Oh, I stand on what I say. Memories like the corners of my mind. Yeah. Memories. Memories that play in your head. All right, all right. All right, I'm done. So, what's changing here? We just had a whole theatrical moment for Aries. Yes, just got back on after the argument. You're here after your argument? Hello. Hello? Is it me? No. I can see it in your eyes. No, just kidding. Your crazy Aries Venus caught it. Oh, okay. Well, hey, sometimes we gotta let it out, you know? Sometimes we gotta let it out. I'm just joking on the chat, but it's funny that you're agreeing. Because I'm like, am I crazy? But I guess not. Guess not today. I got one Aries in the chat being like, me. I don't know. I have all this energy with you, Aries, and I was down and out. Down bad crying at the gym. It's like, no, just kidding. But like, no. I just had no energy. And Aries, something you did just brought me back to life. I don't know what it was. Thanks. So, what's changing? You're deciding I need new love. And yeah, I'm sad, I'm disappointed, but I stand on what I say. Like it was hurtful. I blacked out possibly, but it's done. It's got to be done. Someone's got to do it. Did I have to be that mean? Did I have to hurt them like that? No. But someone's got to do it. Someone else you find very attractive, okay, there's somebody new coming in while you're being sad. You're just like, "Damn, but who's this though?" I don't know if they're a distraction or if you really like them, but it's coming here as the Empress and the Queen of Wands. Maybe this is someone who has the same beliefs as you. You know, it's like I need to date someone who likes what I like, who does what I do, you know, or like just has the same outlook on life. Empress card. Did I see a lovers? Yeah, like attracts like. This is someone who agrees with your personal beliefs in love. Like, you may not believe in marriage, maybe you do, or maybe you like something unconventional. Guess what? So does this person, and they're super hot. They're super hot. I don't know who you're talking to. They're super hot. They're super attractive. I don't know if you actually have that much in common or if you're just very sexually driven by this person. Give me some more attributes about who they're attracting. This person could be like a neat freak. She's a very freaky. All right, let me stop. I'm just like a karaoke machine right now for you guys. Okay, so then we have here Skywrite, the Fates. You gotta clear out the closet though. This person ain't coming in with that. Yeah, you gotta clear the obstacles. This person will adapt to your obstacles. Like, you come with baggage, man. I don't know what else to say. Like, you come, like, testing them maybe, but they pass your tests? I don't know. That's a weird thing to say, but that's kinda what I'm getting. Thanks, Tambrish, for the gift. Yeah. Person comes randomly or something. I don't know where they come from. Forgiveness. Ah, you might still battle that past person. Needing forgiveness from them first. Okay. The obstacle here is you're gonna need forgiveness for whatever happened in the past, or someone needs to forgive you. I don't know. There's some forgiveness needed here to let this lover in. Maybe some of you guys may. Some of you guys, it's gonna be your past, and you gotta let go of your ego, and it might be really hard to do, but, I think you really need to talk to someone from the past. You might be attracting you might go back to this person, man. I don't know what to say. It's like you may mess around, but I don't know. This person just does something different to you. You just can't deny it. You can't deny it. You can't really like. I don't know, man. This gym just keeps moving and moving and moving. Yeah, you be wearing a mask about how you really feel. Like you say you're mean and you're done, and then you fall. You fall on the sword 1,000 times because you don't stand on it, Aries. Stand on it. Or just, you know, move. Because this person is not, you're going to have to let your ego go. Because this person's not adapt. Like, I don't know. Someone here has got to adapt. I'm getting like congested. So, this is saying here, like, there's just a lot of bottled up and like a denial that needs to be removed. The obstacle needs to be removed. Man. Surrender. Surrender to how you feel, Aries. Like you're lying. Lying. You're not done. You say you're done. You're not. You're never gonna let that I don't know if you're ever gonna let that person go. Like you may talk to somebody new. You may start something with new, but I don't know if you're ever gonna let this person go. I'm just gonna be honest. You may move on to someone else, and they may be the person you end up with, but you'll still be messing in the third party. I'm really getting non-committal Aries. Like, I'm sorry for the Aries who like do actually like commitment, and maybe this just isn't your read, and that's okay. If you're like a very committed, loyal Aries, it's probably not your read. I'm speaking to an Aries who's like, you know, likes to have not just one, but yeah, it's kind of giving you like even if okay, you might meet someone who's very attractive. You guys have a lot of the similarities in life, and this, like, someone's gonna cave. Like, I don't know, someone in the, and I'm talking about the person that you're upset with right now. This is very specific, but it's like the person that you're upset with right now. You're gonna let him go. You're gonna release him. You're gonna meet someone super attractive. You're gonna feel really deep connection with someone, and like I don't know, it's like the moment that you are, like, dealing with them, there's almost like this sabotage energy where, "Nope, let me go back to the other person that I denied because why not?" Messy. And then, like, I need forgiveness, and then, I don't know, man, this is so messy. What? Bro. Straddling between worlds. Yep. You're gonna be straddling between 2 people all the time. Maybe you're someone who has, like, 2 wives or two husbands, you know? I don't know. It's given like someone here like not gonna have one person. They're gonna have two people. They're gonna have sister wives, husband wives. I don't freaking know. This is so messy. I'm done. Good night. Good night. I don't know how people like. I honestly would be so stressed out dealing with more than one person because you're already stressed out dealing with one person. Then you want to put two people on your plate, Aries. Like it's gonna get messy, man. My Aries readings are about to get really juicy in the next couple months. I'm ready for it, Aries. I take on your challenge. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm obviously talking to an Aries who's messy, messy. Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Gemini. Not messy. You know I'm kidding. Not messy. Just like let's say fun. Let's say fun. A fun Aries who just doesn't believe in conventional relationships, and that's okay. There's no judgment here. I'm just joking. Don't take it seriously, Aries. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. Don't take it out on me. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Pisces, bow, 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 Aries, Taurus. Not on a, no. a Gemini, a Libra, an Aries, strong air in their chart, a Leo. That would make a lot of sense. Let me just look. I'm getting a strong Gemini here and a strong Sag, strong air, Aries, Leo. They're all here. Gemini's really predominant, and Aquarius too. Well, I'm surprised the air signs don't feel the way you do about this. You're like me too. I think you're strongly dealing with an air sign. You're like, nah, it's done. Okay, we'll catch you in the next read. We'll catch you in the next one. That's the energy tonight. I tell you guys, I'm a current energy reader. So energy changes, feelings change when you decide to change. So that's how I read. I don't read the same every time. So that's what I have for you. Be patient with timestamps because I kind of missed like a couple of them, but you'll see it when you see it. Bye, guys, and make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe it. This will go on YT if you want to watch my shenanigans again. Bye.